The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Great Pendragon Campaign by Greg Stafford, with David Larkins as the Game Master and Desiree Valdez as the adversary.
In case you can't tell.
Oh, they're so good when you put them in the freezer for a couple of hours.
No, Mike's Hard Lemonade is the Bartles and James of this generation.
I just remember sipping on a screwdriver in a baby bottle in high school.
It's very 90s of you.
Yeah, somebody brought it. I was like, do I try this? Okay.
Wow.
Mine was good old Natty Light.
Yeah.
There are other products.
Oh, natural light. That's what my dad drinks.
90% water.
Yeah.
Standard.
It's pretty much like the cheapest beer you can get.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
Your father is a frugal man.
He likes to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Get drunk and stay hydrated.
Doesn't mind taking a piss or two.
No.
I don't want one, but you can have one.
I don't think I'll need one. That's right.
Alright. They spoke of his drinking, but never his thirst.
Well put.
Maybe we'll totally start.
Yes, we are totally starting.
We're like toots, right?
Oh, yes, of course. You have your
I'm
own,
gonna do that.
You have your niece. It's fine. Here. Why don't you take it? Why don't you?
Flop.
There. Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
show you the tools.
Just take it along with you.
Tap
That's what
into our-
defines us from the monkeys.
That's right.
Yes.
Well,
Our ability to scoop hummus with the
some
bowl.
primates. A chimp would totally scoop hummus.
Only until the next Planet of the Apes movies, guys. Then we're all on equal footing.
Sorry.
Ape shall not scoop hummus.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I finally realized the literally 20-year ambition, and I have a filing system for my NPC cards.
Wow.
It's as practical as it is stylish, David.
It really is.
It needs some art on top.
I know. I
like
need
that.
a decoupage it or
A
something.
little semicolon.
Yeah,
Or
I know, right?
something.
Just,
It's totally corporate right now.
what you should do is you should just put the diorama on top of it.
Oh yeah.
Just-
Well, except that I need to access it different
So-
ways. So.
Yeah.
Is that for every campaign or just for this?
This is for Pendragon so far, so it's got
Nice.
every NPC that's on the Obsidian Portal wiki in card form at this point.
Outrageous.
So I know.
Huzzah. It's
It took a while.
It's very impressive.
the best things do.
That's true. All right, so yeah, we kind of left off right in the middle there.
That's
so
right.
We'll
No winter phase.
we'll just jump right back in.
Yes.
Can I,
Oh.
whose pouch is that?
Mine.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yum. No cheese, guys.
Okay. Looks delicious. Thank you.
Yes.
It looks even better now.
you're kind of going.
That's shaped like a pizza.
Dave, remember what happened the last time you succumbed to peer pressure?
Which is why I'm like, someone take this pizza-shaped thing away from me because it has cheese.
It's winking at me. Alrighty. So, yeah, you guys
We had gone the wrong direction.
You had gone the wrong direction, but you had gotten straightened out.
That's right. And we came face to face with Sir Lance.
Sir Lance, indeed.
Oh yeah.
That's the art.
Sir Lance.
That's right.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, cool.
There he is. Okay, so yes, Sir Lance.
What?
There he is.
Oh.
His
Whoa,
fancy,
right.
Wow.
his fancy helmet.
Very, very fancy.
Mm-hmm. And yes, he has. He's kind of blocking a little ford and a stream, and has.
He's telling us to juiced with him, right?
Yes, or used perhaps.
Yes, perhaps.
In the upcoming manner.
Yes.
Yoasting?
Yeah, maybe yoasting.
Exhausting.
It's supposed to be water.
Yeah.
This is a Saxon thing.
I don't know. It doesn't involve axes.
That's true.
So maybe it's just it's avant-garde.
Well, now I want to see an axe joust.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Like maybe with like Nerf axes.
Nerds.
It's not too late to write George R. R. Martin.
That's true, actually.
He's still got a few more books.
Next time I'm at the Cocteau and I run into him.
Have you ever considered axe joust?
Or the next time.
Yes, I did almost literally run into him. But
Oh.
It was awkward.
Really?
He would not
What
do that.
happened?
at the Jean Cocteau, you know, they have that curving hall.
Oh, yeah,
And he
yeah.
was at the event we were at, and so I was coming up and he was coming down, and it was almost. I was like, whoa! Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
You almost did your own axe jousting.
I did. Yes, I almost jousted. All right, so who wants to go first on this joust?
I shall.
All right.
Sir Lance happily takes you through the basics. He shows you that he has a rack of lances that have been specially treated to shatter upon impact, so that you do not, and then they have blunted ends,
Huh, what a novelty.
so that you do not risk getting impaled.
How to cut.
If only we'd had these during the sword versus spear argument.
But the sword wasn't blunted in that instance.
Yeah, we could have
No,
gotten
it
some
was
blunted
not.
swords.
Hmm.
The squire swords.
And furthermore, these spears have been further modified with sort of a grip, special grip at the end, so you can hold them a little more easily than just a spear you're accustomed to.
Well, sounds like it's gonna be fun.
I'm liking this a little less.
Jen, this is fun.
Sir Tathan the hipster. I did this when it was dangerous.
That's all of the Forest Sauvage, by the way.
Yes. So, all right. So Kinrain, you're up first. So yeah, he leads you out onto a strip of lawn next to the stream. It's about 100 yards long, and just indicates that you will line up and charge at each other and try to knock the other person off his horse.
Good job.
Indeed. All right. So, would you like to impassion this at all?
Sure. I'll do my love of family. Which I make.
He'll do his love of jousting,
Oh,
What am I
yeah.
rolling?
wow.
which he makes.
Passion for jousting.
Who got a
What
little
am I
bit?
rolling?
You're going to roll against your spear expertise.
Okay,
He
I
has a
figured, but I
passion
wasn't
for
sure if it might be
jousting.
horse riding.
There's a love of Eusting.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 23.
Okay, I got an 18, so you critted, I didn't. So you hit. So what you're going to do, you're jousting with a rebated lance. So rather than doing double damage, you're just going to do normal damage. But if it had been a regular success, you would have done normal damage, but it wouldn't have had a chance of wounding him at all. This has a chance of wounding him.
Oh.
Get him.
So just go ahead and roll your horse damage there.
Oh, my first damage.
Show this fool how dangerous these blunted lenses can be.
Wow, I impaled his head. Oops.
Oh boy.
It's awkward.
Thought you said these things were supposed to be safe.
Didn't he tell you it's perfectly
Wait,
safe?
hold on.
Of course he did.
Lying.
Yep.
Of course he did.
Well, he's
21.
lying.
21. Okay.
boy.
So you did an odd number of damage, so your lance does shatter, and that is enough to force a horsemanship roll, which he makes. Okay, so very good. So then he, as he wheels his horse back around, he says, "Well done, sir. In the event that neither knight is knocked off, the first one to shatter 3 lances is declared the winner."
Alrighty.
And his squire runs up with another lance and hands it to you. So here we go on another pass.
So are we still impassioned for
Yes.
this whole encounter?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 10.
I got a. Sorry, I'm mathing. 22.
Okay,
22.
go for it.
Well, it's impassioned, yeah.
How do you get a 10 when you're impassioned?
I rolled a 2 plus 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
it is possible.
It doesn't always add 10. My bad.
No.
Ah.
The eternal confusion.
That's right.
Wait, that's because it's a directed trait, right?
No.
Explain then.
His love of jousting.
Explain.
Damn it.
It's a passion. Right?
His normal lance skill is 18.
Right.
He's impassioned, so it makes his lance 28.
23.
So I add
It's
8 to the
eight
dice
every
rolls.
roll. That's right.
Yeah.
28?
23.
23. Oh, okay. So you shatter another lance.
So the way you made it sound is that passions don't always add up to 8 or 10.
Yes,
But
that
they
is
do.
exactly
They-
the way he made it
Exactly. So they always do. It's always a 10 or a 20. If you.
I think what we're talking about though is how
a
many
dice
points
modifier.
over 20.
No, I'm aware of that. That's
Yeah.
what I was.
Yeah,
No, I
explaining
was-
to Jen.
And I
saying.
because I,
I was-
didn't even try to follow because
Exactly.
I was lost.
I was
That was-
confused. I was thinking that I was jousting and always adding 11 to my rolls.
Okay.
Ah.
So no.
Because I had some
Okay.
expertise.
So you shattered his second lance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
over 20,
third
so that
pass.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got another
That's what I was trying to
22.
say.
Good God. I got a 19.
Good God, sir. Yes!
All right. Roll your damage.
$26.
Aha. Okay. So you did not shatter your lance.
Damn.
Oh.
And he stays mounted.
Wow.
All right.
So still 2 to 0.
Damn.
Yes. Fourth pass.
Fierce.
Yep.
I got 26.
16. I'm rolling abysmally.
Apparently.
He loves it. He doesn't mean he's good at it.
He's like, I'm trying to get better.
Yeah.
Don't we all have that hobby?
Oh God, yes.
He doesn't joust against anyone. Like shadow jousts.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right. Never gets to practice.
I got 15.
Oh, sweetness.
You got your giant bone.
She was wonderful when
I got
came in. I came with a
22.
chicken. She
I know.
loved me.
22.
Lance does not break.
Well, he's still mounted.
Alright.
All right.
Damn. What's his size? I'm just curious.
He's big.
At 27.
I got a 25.
Wow.
So that's tied critical, so no result.
Alright.
You guys.
I got a 10.
I got
Have a
a
certain
28.
battle.
So
Yeah.
here we go.
Every battle.
That's right.
I'm just adversarying it up over here.
Uh-huh.
He's not amused.
No, he's busy. He's busy at it.
29.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So he shatters his lance, and
Yeah.
what's your size?
16.
Okay, it's not an auto knockdown,
Oh,
but you'll need to
man.
make a horsemanship roll.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Is that impassioned as well?
No.
I make it.
You made it. Okay, so you had, let's see, your armor plus your shield is 16. So normally you would take a 13-point wound. However,
Jeez.
you don't.
Oh.
Hooray!
In fact, you only take 7 points of damage.
Ow.
Still, that's not.
No, it's not bad.
Hey, this is the most fun I've had in years.
All right, it's 2 to 1.
This is like more than any damage I've taken in any of the past 3 battles.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
All right.
I got a 21.
21. All right, that beats my 15.
Okay. Okay. $23.
Okay, good. So you shatter your third lance, and he stays on his horse, but you shattered 3, so that is a victory.
Huzzah!
Yay.
And that was retribution.
Is there any doubt, really?
Yeah.
used to champion.
You used chicken.
All right, so he's quite happy actually, despite being defeated, and he says, "Would anyone else care to joust?"
You good?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check the temp. Sure.
Yeah, Concord. All right. Alrighty, great.
All right. Fight. Yeah.
Fight.
Oh wait.
Let's go, Concord.
Yeah.
Care to impassion at all?
Yes. With fealty to Ellen?
Sure.
You want to prove yourself.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, I make it a 1.
Yay.
Nice.
Huzzah.
So remember to check that, and you get
check
plus
impassion.
10.
Oh, did the checks from previously count, actually?
All right.
Not
Yeah.
until we get to winter phase.
Well, no, but yeah. Have you already checked it?
Yes.
Then it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so very good. Here we go.
Alright.
So plus 10 to your whatever.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. 27.
27.
27.
Yeah, I should
All right.
say that out loud.
All right, I got a
I
I got a 25, so that's a tie. So
Okay.
another pass.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Let's see, a 15 this time.
28.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, hey, no damage.
That's my man Concord. Damn.
Yeah,
Oh, I see a lot
right.
of ones.
I know that's how I felt too.
Yeah?
Except now on my dice, the ones are happy little dragons, so it's hard to be too mad at it.
That was just a bone.
16.
16. Okay, not high enough to
Yeah.
threaten a knockdown there. So,
Okay.
and you didn't break your lance either. Tut tut. So you land a solid blow on his shield, but he's hardly jostled by it.
Okay.
Okay, another pass.
Hardly jostled.
Oh, it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
29 this time.
Ah, great. I got a 12.
Go, go, go.
Unseat him.
Oh, this is better. Okay.
All right.
16, 21, 22, 23.
All right, that could potentially knock him off.
Not there.
Oh, God.
This cruppers. Not that spot. Anywhere
Oh,
but
that's
there.
right. Okay. Edie.
All right.
I forgot. Awesome, by the way.
All
you.
right. He is, he is unseated.
Nice.
Oh.
Yay! Concord! That's not too rude. I cheer for Concord.
Mm-hmm.
Might be.
Oh, we're all brothers in arms.
Yeah? Going for it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Excellent, sir.
That's easy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the low passion.
All right.
Loyalty, Order of the Goblet.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, awesome!
And I fail.
Shit!
All right.
So-
Loyalty goes down 1.
Lose one there.
-5 to your spear expertise.
All right.
Tathan.
Hey, this is just how it goes.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, pretty much. Fail.
24. That's a crit.
All right.
That's not good.
So.
Hey,
Got-
we gotta get some interest going.
Yeah, I
here.
agree.
Get the juice.
Come on, we can't win all the time. This is gonna
Shake
more.
it up.
That's true, I guess.
But we're
Shaking
so
it up.
awesome.
24. What's your size?
Size is 19.
Whoa.
Okay,
Wow.
so horsemanship roll, please.
-5.
What the hell? Damn.
Is it? No, it's only -5 to the
Spear.
To spear, yeah.
Well, I crit my horsemanship.
Hey, well
Nice.
done.
Okay then.
19? Size 19?
Size 19.
He's a big guy.
Ground would shake if you fell off your horse.
It would be a thump, yeah.
All right, so you do take 5 points of damage.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. Was that the first pass?
Oh yeah.
Or was it the first?
Yeah.
It was the first. You're right.
I'm still working with that passion.
All right, but he didn't break his lance, so.
Okay.
All right. Second pass.
Or I got a 4.
I got a 24.
Okay.
So you failed your passion.
Yep.
correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just want to just make sure we're clear on everything.
No, yeah, you failed the pen.
29. So another
Horsemanship.
horsemanship roll, please.
It's pass.
Okay, another 5 points of damage. You're
Oh.
getting banged up pretty seriously.
Okay. Has he broken the lance yet?
That broke a lance.
Okay.
29 broke a lance. So
All right.
1 nothing.
Okay. 2.
I just got a regular success with a what is that, a 14.
Okay.
So this is I'm going to roll the damage to see if you have to make a horsemanship roll, but you're not going to actually take any damage.
Right.
And that's going to be 10, 15, 16, 18. All right, yeah, 24. So make a horsemanship roll.
I succeed.
Okay. And 24 does not break the lance, so still 1 nothing.
Okay. I fail?
20.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I got a 10.
27.
Okay.
This is just kind of weird.
Go Tathan.
Like a formality.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ugh.
Squire, ready your med kit.
It's okay, just get ready to carry me out of the Forest Sauvage.
Dragging.
All right, 31. So that's not double your size. Make a horsemanship roll.
I succeed.
Okay. Wow, sucker for punishment. You take 7 points of damage.
All right.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
This can't go on.
And he broke a second lance.
Oh, it can go on.
Someone call the fight! Throw in the
I
towel!
have 37 hit points. This can go on for a long time.
Tathan, stay down.
Go for it. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Exactly.
I got a 25.
Okay.
Goddamn.
27, he breaks his third lance on you.
And
Go
I
ahead-
stay,
go ahead and make a
stay
horse-
on my horse.
And you stay on your horse.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, sir.
Well, why are you congratulating him?
Because I didn't fall off my horse and take an extra d6 of damage.
Alright.
Exactly.
Fair enough, fair enough. No.
Alright, so that leaves Cormac and Wolfram. Do you
Oh.
guys want to joust at all?
How much more damage did I take from that last pass?
Oh,
Yeah, that was not.
that was a crit, you're right.
Yeah.
Five more.
No,
Okay.
no.
Still conscious.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Let me have a piece of this guy.
Yeah, now we're getting excited now.
I'm still
Yeah.
cursed, mind you.
Oh god.
That's right.
But I'm
Oh,
still
God.
good.
Really?
Do it.
Yeah, it's still the same year.
He can never fumble.
That's right.
Yeah, I actually had a comment on that.
Yeah, it's actually
on our
better
last
for
recording.
passioning.
Someone pointed out that it was probably phrased wrongly, and it should be a -1 to your skill. But since we've been playing it as -1 to your roll, we'll just keep it going with that.
Well,
It's
then.
an odd sort of curse.
It is. One of those kind of like.
Custom curse.
One of those half blessings.
So I will
Exactly.
impassion with my honor,
Okay.
which I crit because of the curse.
Automatically goes
All right, so your honor goes up by 1. You check it,
Yes.
and you're going to get a +20 to your spear expertise.
Oh yeah.
Almost drank that blood.
Get ready.
It
It's
wasn't
coming
blood.
down.
What could have been blood?
Could
I
have
was-
been.
Alright, +20. Okay, so
Plus
that
20.
puts it at
Wow.
35.
So you're going
and
to add
plus 15 to my
to your roll. You got it.
Okay. You rolling then.
All I need is a 5 to crit.
Yeah, basically.
4. It's a 3 because of the curse. It's just a 3. So then a 3
Nice.
plus 15.
So
18,
18.
and I got a 27.
Okay.
You'll be alright, man. You'll be alright.
Yeah, you're over there with
I
like
say,
a raw
like-
steak on your eye.
Another grab.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine. Should I have my squire roll first aid on those 3 wounds I took?
Go for it.
Alright.
I missed something cool. What happened?
Oh yeah, if mine
Critted his
succeeded.
honor roll.
Oh.
Because of the curse.
But then roll the 3.
Yeah. Well.
All right, so 24. So he does not break his lance. Wait a minute, let me recalculate that. 16, 19.
Calculate.
Yeah, 24. So he does not break his lance. What's your size?
17.
Okay, so make a horsemanship roll.
And it is a success.
Okay, so you stay on your horse and you take 8 points of damage from the impact.
Now we're juicing.
Yes.
17 plus 15
Oh.
is 32.
Okay, I got
Minus 1 is 31.
I got a 21. Those are both crits, so it's a wash.
Okay.
All right, another pass.
16. 15.
23. Ooh, that's a lot. Good thing it's not real.
It's all fun and games until someone puts out an eye.
Yep. All right, so 29. So he does shatter a lance, and he'll need a horsemanship roll.
What's your fail?
Failed. All right, so you are knocked from your horse.
God.
You take 4 points of damage in the fall,
No.
plus
Are you kidding me?
6 points from the impact of the lance.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting angry.
Ouch. Yeah. So, quick question about those squire first aid rolls.
Yes.
What if they fumble?
Oh God.
What are you doing to me? I'm trying to run an adventure over here. And
Because mine succeeded.
you're succeeded. All right,
Mine
so
did.
it's a D3 on a regular success. And if it's a crit, it's a D3 plus 3. I know that much. And on a fumble, it is
D6 damage.
I think you might actually take damage. Yeah.
What?
I would imagine so. You take damage in Call of Cthulhu if you fumble your first aid.
This is true. Let's see.
This is the reality right now, right?
Yep. Here's where it's coming.
It was
My brother's
nice to
gonna
know,
ride
Sir
up in about
Tathan.
10 turns.
Damn it.
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to go
No
there.
way.
Yeah.
The knight's gonna kill.
You take 2 more points of damage
Okay.
as he
As he tightens
What's your squire's
accidentally,
name?
as he accidentally sticks a finger into one of the wounds.
My squire's name? His name is Godfrey.
I bet he's got dirty little fingers too.
I was just thinking, there's dung in those fingers, you know.
He's been writing
I guess not
Forest
his.
Sauvage. Where can you find dung?
I don't know.
Anywhere, it's everywhere.
It's
Just
everywhere.
scratching
Isn't
himself.
Yeah.
Oh!
Squares are dirty
Human,
little
yeah, we
things.
didn't say what kind of dung. I'm sorry. I'm
Say
sorry.
what
Go
kind
on.
of dung.
It's questing beast dung, obviously.
Ah.
Yeah.
Look, Master, I
smell.
found these strange berries. Oh. Quick, let me smell your fingers. Oh.
Where did you get this?
Yeah.
Strange berries. That's fantastic.
What, Lord? It was just when the bush was making water.
My lord.
Yeah, I love that this huge beast would just produce little rabbits.
And they're
No, I
like
was
red.
imagining from Blackadder. I'm just like, oh, you know, I thought a cat had done its business on top of my pie, and then realized it was just an extra large blackberry. Like, wait, you still ate it?
Yes. Yes, he did.
All right, so Wolfram,
All right.
care to cross lances
I'm gonna have
with
to now.
Sir Lance?
You can do it, Wolfram.
Let's impassion this.
What are you going for?
The Order of the Empty Goblet.
Excellent.
Okay, good. Yay.
Made it.
Okay.
All right, check it.
Someone's got to rep the order
Absolutely.
without, covering themselves in shame.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
Quite so. All right. Okay. Got it?
Got it.
What'd you roll?
22.
22. I got a 14.
Okay.
Right.
Roll your regular horse damage.
So much food on this table. I can't find my dice. Aren't we lucky? Aren't we the luckiest people ever?
We are.
All right.
Such luck.
We are. All right. Just plain old horse damage? Or did you say
Yeah,
double?
regular horse damage.
Thank you. 20.
20. All right.
Is he unseated?
He may be. That's enough to potentially. Ah. No.
And no.
Ah, no.
No.
Perhaps not this time.
And you did not shatter your lance, so another pass.
Another pass. 22.
22 as well.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Rebound off each other's shields.
That makes a lot of fun, though.
Ah,
It is.
what if it
Quite a
sparks?
show.
Sparks,
Yeah,
yeah.
sparks.
Ooh.
I like that idea.
18.
A 9.
Okay, so now we got something.
Regular horse damage again.
Regular horse damage.
Go, Wolfram.
What?
Nothing.
Oh my god. I just got
What's the matter?
Everyone's waiting with bated breath to see what's going
25.
on. 25.
Yeah.
Excellent. You shatter your lance. And he fails his horsemanship roll.
Alright.
Nice.
Good work.
I feel a song coming on.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's get
Sing it.
Oh yeah.
Do it for the goblet.
All right. Do it for the goblet.
Should I check the tempo?
Yeah, you should just check.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So this whole time,
Song,
Sir
too.
Lance has been nothing but a gentleman. He's been terribly happy to be knocked off his horse. He's been conciliatory when others are knocked off.
Knocked off. What are you
Well, you
talking
weren't
about?
knocked off. Just battered.
Just stood there and took it.
No, you-
Your size worked against you.
You were knocked off.
No, he wasn't.
Not you.
He was just severely battered.
Who was knocked off?
I was
then?
knocked
Cormac.
Oh.
Right. Yes.
Took a mighty blow.
Yes.
Did you roll for that yet?
Wait, roll for to
There's
heal the
fighters
wounds.
like first aid.
Oh, yeah, let's see what happens. Old Dillard, first time.
All right.
All right, so I got 2 wounds.
Okay, so you can roll for each one.
Got the first one
Excellent. That heals 2,
and the second one.
and that heals 3.
Sweet. Way to go, Dillard.
All right.
Way better than that last guy.
And so at that point he bids you all a good day and sends you on your way.
sit for 15. It'll be.
Perfect.
Wave happily. Oh,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye, Sir Lance. All right.
Thanks for not killing me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm putting one of these in my manor.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's for Lance.
Yeah. I'm gonna hire some guy and name him Sir Lance and just install him in my manor.
That's a
I
little
feel like this is a
poly.
suitable game for children. I enjoyed it.
Just put them on sheep.
There you go.
Hard ass.
Go.
Yeah.
Now we have a use for all those more ponies.
Yeah.
Just not the same if you don't have a razor sharp blade at the end. Right?
Mm.
Yes, it's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Constant fear of
Back to
death
this weird force.
really sharpens the senses. So I'm melancholy.
Yes, you are melancholy. So do you want to reduce your passion by 1 to snap out of it?
I'll be melancholy.
Okay. So, not going to be of much use to anyone, unfortunately. Let's see here.
When is that different from anything?
Ouch. Let's see here. Alrighty, so... Just curious as to what your range of actions are. Let's see, you're melancholic. You are in a deep and morose depression, or alternately you are just being a real asshole, like loudly weeping and lamenting your losses and ill luck.
That sounds like fun in the Forest Sauvage.
I mean,
Trailing behind like 100, like, you know, maybe 50 yards behind the rest of the group just crying.
I'm gonna let the changeling pester you for being such a wiener.
Yes! Yes!
You're on changeling duty.
I'll just absorb that and just, you know, keep it going with the melancholy. Oh, woe is me!
Oh god.
Something actually occurred to me after our last session, and I'm fine with retconning this if you want, but the changeling is only nice to your household's wet nurse.
You said that.
She's the only one who has control over him.
Yes.
Did you want to bring her along?
Oh.
Well, we'd have no other way of feeding it, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just
The
assume
wet
she's
nurse
been
is
along.
with you guys?
Okay.
How uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hush now, child.
Nan.
Yeah, Nan's along with you. All right, very good. So basically, you are both useless and dangerous.
Awesome. The best combination ever.
Yeah. So basically, you're ignoring the rest of the world. So you're not even gonna like follow them along necessarily.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to hook your horse to somebody else's horse.
I don't know, I'm dangerous.
He is dangerous.
Whatever.
However, the wet nurse can actually lead him around.
Can't be that
Hook him in
dangerous.
there.
Oh yeah,
horse.
because she's a lady and
Uh-huh. He'll only lash out at men.
Yeah.
So.
Wait a minute, we're talking about the.
Mind the
Melancholy,
infants,
melancholy.
Nan.
Okay, alright.
Both infants.
Mind the infants,
The big one and the
exactly.
little one.
All right.
The two that are crying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that works.
Oh my god.
That works
It's a
just
hilarious
fine.
Visual.
And
Yes,
you
it
will
is.
be melancholic
Yes, it
for a
is.
number of weeks equal to the value of your passion.
So 12 weeks.
Oh my god.
Wow.
3 months of
It's
this?
gonna be a
3 months of this.
Oh, God.
Someone get him back to Salisbury. Stat.
Alright.
Oh wow.
Bundle him back to his own manor.
So that's not.
No.
All right. Now this actually brings. This is a good moment to just bring up something I've been meaning to mention since you've all been generating backup characters and various things of that nature.
Yeah.
You can kind of treat your stable of backup characters as sort of a troupe that you can select from in any given session. So like let's say one of you had a lady as a backup character.
Okay.
And you say, this session I want to play Lady So-and-so because there's going to be a lot of like courtly action this
Really?
session. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, if it's like, oh, there's a battle coming up this session and Sir So-and-so is really good at that, I'm going to play him this session.
Oh, neat.
Okay, so you can you don't necessarily have to play your main character. You can rotate through your backup characters if you want.
So in this case, it might be a good idea.
Well, in this case, you're in the middle of the Forest Sauvage,
Yeah.
so...
So in the middle of this case, I'll be playing Sir Tathan, the whiny.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the other time you would bring in one that we're already familiar with, which is if Tathan had say been killed, you could bring in one of your backup characters at the earliest sort of explicable, convenient
Next year.
plot point. Maybe like when you left the forest, you know, like, or maybe at some other point in the forest. It's like, hey, it's Tathan's brother. What's he doing here? You know, like,
Oh, okay.
you know, you
So
could
I
bring
run
him.
after bring word of something.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you play a session as like a backup character, will your main character get like a winter phase the next time then? And
He
still
gets a
kinda
winter
gets his-
phase. He gets his annual glory as normal. Yeah. So, yep. Just something to keep in mind. Because I think Renee's got a lady character kind of on tap there,
Yeah.
and
cool.
so
Yeah.
Nice.
as a backup, and so you know
She's got a couple years.
she's got a couple years, but yeah, I mean
She's old
you know
enough, but yeah.
it's a good way if you want to have a lady character
Yeah, I
just
totally
to have
would
as a
love to do
backup.
that. That'd be great.
Especially as we go on, because women do get a little bit more kind of leverage and power over the course of the campaign. So,
Go room hit Sarah.
yes. All right. So, so you guys follow the path out of Brune back towards Towchester. And there were the two roads out. You know, one of them goes to Buckingham.
Yeah.
So, by process of elimination, the other one must lead to the Castle Sauvage.
You would think.
Unless we're already.
Unless there's something, yes.
Yeah.
Did the road continue past that other castle?
Joke's on us.
Right.
I'll take it.
I think
Let's
I
take
recall that it did.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just take this
it
other
anyway.
road.
All right. So
Just wave. Hi guys, oh, we're just exploring, seeing the sights. Beautiful, beautiful forest.
don't mind that guy back there. Oh God. Oh, my life. Oh, Lance's hate Lance's.
Oh my goodness. Wet nurse and the changeling.
Yeah. Come along, dear. Come along. All right. So, right. So you follow this road, and it does indeed lead deeper into the forest. It grows ever more primeval as you follow its twisting path, and gradually, though, the trees begin to thin, and you see some fields in amongst the woods.
Those are really exciting fields.
Yeah, you haven't seen them in a while. It's late afternoon, and there are peasants out working the fields.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Agricultural fields.
Agricultural
I had
fields.
not seen that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But they don't really acknowledge you as
They
you ride
don't?
along. They're just working, just working away.
Strange.
Yep. Hoeing and sowing.
Yeah.
And as the road sort of gradually bends, up ahead you see a large stone castle.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. It is constructed of a sort of pinkish granite.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. And the drawbridge over the moat is lowered. There are guards sort of lingering about at the gate. And so, yeah, they they are just kind of standing around.
Well, okay. Good day, Sir Knights. We are travelers from Salisbury. We are here in the hopes of seeing King Madog.
That's right.
Okay. So one of the guards, without speaking, just motions for you all to follow him through the gate.
Okay.
Okay.
God bless you. All right. So, you're led through the gate.
That's the changeling.
Yeah,
That is
that's
the changeling. Part of the changeling will be played by Edie.
Yes, exactly.
Very much.
She's cuter than a changeling.
She is.
She acts just like a changeling.
She does.
She might be.
She's probably a changeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing you guys.
So yes, you are led through the gate and into a very large bailey. It's like maybe about 10 acres.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quite the bailey.
Yes, there's the main central stone keep on a motte in the middle, and there are two knights riding up to you all.
Okay.
Riding up in the bailey.
One of them bears a heraldic device of a crescent moon, and the other a heraldic device of a sun.
Most interesting.
And the one with the sun has, just kind of his overall tack, and his helmet is painted in kind of yellows and oranges, and then the one with the moon is blues and whites.
Okay.
And so, as they ride up, they address you and say, "What brings you to our castle?"
Well, good night. We have been from Salisbury in hopes of having an audience with King Madog. My dear infant son was taken and swapped for a changeling, and it is my hope and my duty to see if I can retrieve my own son and return the child of the forest.
I see. Well then, follow us. And so they wheel their horses around and escort you off towards the keep. There are many outbuildings, of course. It's almost like a town is contained within this castle. And everyone's kind of going about their business, but no one speaks to you. But there are definite signs of prosperity and contentment.
Do they see us? Are we getting any? Okay.
Yeah, they're looking at you, but
Pretty
they're-
sure they notice us.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
With you loudly
The
weeping.
wailing guy. Yeah.
Changelings swarming around.
Is the changeling's behavior different now that it's in this castle?
He has quieted down considerably.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
That's nice. Not Tathan, though. Just a change.
Yeah.
Tathan is anything is louder because of the resonance of the castle
Right,
walls.
right,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you are met outside the keep by the staff, squires and other staff of the castle. They're all wearing identical livery, which is green on one side and red on the other. And they are there to take your horses
All right.
to the stables. So Tathan, being mounted and all.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So.
Did someone try to take my horse?
When they approach you,
Can Nan just like lead him off his horse?
Off to the head.
Stabs him in the
Someone just knocked him out with a rock or something.
Come here, within gauntlet reach.
Cooking it.
When you see the king,
Yeah.
don't forget to mention the beast.
okay, so go ahead and add a +10 to a weapon skill of your choice.
Aw,
Oh my gosh.
fun.
Awesome. Sword?
Sure. And lash out at the squire as he approaches yours.
Oh, poor Squire.
12.
12. Okay. Well, that's a regular success. Very
Yeah.
good. So go ahead and roll damage. Actually, wait. Let me roll a post roll for the squire here.
Call.
12, you say?
12.
12.
Yeah, it might be better.
Lovely.
18.
Okay.
Excellent. And that is actually a crit for him.
Oh, cool.
So,
he's
Probably a little fellow.
yes, he
Just a
dodges out of the
backflip.
way. Yeah, basically.
You
Yeah.
stay away from my horse!
Yeah, just whoop. And so from the keep itself comes a lady's voice, and she says that is a sorry way to treat your hosts. And she's descending the stairs. So there she is, blue hair and all.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We see.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So a lady unlike any you've seen before. But she just comes right over to Tathan and his horse, and speaks soothing words. So you're going to make a roll against your loyalty to the empty goblet,
Okay.
and she's going to make a roll against her hospitality.
So I hope failing is a good thing in this situation.
Yes.
Okay, good.
You failed.
Yes.
Good. And I succeeded. All right. So if the healer wins, the condition is ended, and the victim snaps out of it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
So
Thank God.
she speaks some soothing words to you, which you don't even remember, but the cloud lifts, and she's smiling up at you and says, "Please, sir, join us in our hall."
I realize that I'm holding a sword.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awkward.
We thank you, my lady, for easing our ailing friends.
My sincerest apologies.
Think nothing of it. Please. So she leads you all into the great hall. It is a massive hall.
Anybody want chicken leg? Chicken leg. I say chicken.
And but it's empty. Your footsteps echo on the tiles of the hall as you enter. You see an empty throne,
I'm trying to look at my ball.
and
No,
let's see here.
I just tossed it there.
Okay, yeah. There's an empty throne. There's the lady who's accompanying you. There is a rather hideous-looking little dwarf.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Oh, hey!
That's good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And a knight
Just
of
for comparison's sake, what's his app number?
5.
5.
Only a 5.
Only a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just makes you wonder what a 1 is, you know?
Really makes you think.
You don't want to know.
Oh, I want to know.
Maybe one day you'll find out.
Does anybody want any more chicken? You want chicken?
I'll have some chicken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's pause for a second so I can dish up and actually have some food.
So I can have
Hooray!
Yeah, one second. Oh, as we nosh down here, we'll carry on.
Game on, guys, game on.
All right, so as I was saying, large great hall, also largely empty. There's a hideous dwarf, lady you're with. There's also a knight of similarly strange and unearthly appearance. So.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
There he is.
Whoa.
I'm scared now.
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
I know.
Is it a he or a?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of.
I mean,
kind of
it's
weird.
trouble.
Virgil was pretty, you
It's
know.
trouble. Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
androgynous knight.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the best knights.
Oh my god, the beer skin.
Beer skin, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, go on.
So, at any rate, they're both just kind of regarding you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But more of these liveried servants are coming out. They've got bowls of water and towels.
Oh, that's
So you
nice.
can wash up.
I've been on the ground this trip.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I've really let myself go over the past couple of days, guys. I'm sorry.
No harm, no foul.
Just make sure to clean out your scarring.
Oh,
It's a little smelly.
Just have dung in it again? Godfrey and his yes.
Yeah.
Those homeopathic remedies. Oh man.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Okay.
Prison to stay. All right. So, creepy guy. Does he have a name? What's his name?
Not introduced.
Not introduced.
That's oh.
Does the man have a name?
Scandalous.
Yeah.
So, the lady says, the king will see you in due time, but he's not present at the moment.
Okay.
Nonetheless, we have a nice chamber for you to rest in while you wait.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you, my lady, for your hospitality.
It is most appreciated.
Okay. So, one of the pages leads you out of the hall, up a flight of stairs into a side chamber, and to a nicely appointed room. Multiple beds,
Very nice.
carpets on the floor.
Carpet's on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That is fancy.
This is pretty good.
Guys, idea for for our manners.
Carpets.
A window looking out over the town and Bailey.
Yep.
You were also brought a set of clean robes that you can don if you wish.
This is too nice.
Mm.
Alarm bells.
They haven't given us anything to drink yet, so I'm putting on the robes.
Okay.
Robot.
So you guys want to get out of your armor and all that?
Yeah.
Make myself at least, presentable.
Keep my dagger on me though.
Oh, of course. At all times.
Of course, it's an eating implement as well as a combat implement.
There you go.
That's right.
Put a little toothpick.
So yeah, it gets dark outside, and maybe about an hour after sundown, one of the pages comes to fetch you, leads you back to the hall, which has now been furnished with tables. There are many people, milling about, talking. A high table has been set up, and the page indicates that you are all to sit at the high table.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Oh.
We're in it now, folks.
Remember the last time this happened?
Yeah.
Still within the curse.
So yeah, so basically a sort of light feast is presented, and you all dig in, I presume.
Feast, feast. Yeah.
Oh, indeed.
It would be inhospitable not to,
I
but
guess so.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
true.
Alright.
some temperance. Just a little wary of foreign feasts.
Foreign feasts. So you all dine for a couple hours. The fare is top notch. Consists of forest game and mushroom stew and various.
Thank God, no eels.
No eels, no.
It's nice to have a break.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
The breads are light and airy. The salt is excellent. So
Oh,
It's good salt.
I feel like I sit here and eat all night.
yeah, no sign of the king though.
Wow. Maybe tomorrow.
Did he invite you guys to the table, or?
They were summoned. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but he didn't show up.
No.
Well,
So
something to muse on.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's juiced him.
So yeah, eventually the
Is anyone else sitting at the table with us?
just you and the lady and the dwarf and the strange knight.
And music? Any music at all?
Small talk? I
Some
suppose?
music,
Yeah, a
some
little-
small talk,
little
yes.
chit-chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some chit chat. So
Around
forth.
here?
How are the winners around here?
Mild, nice.
Yeah, I bet. Just enough to give you 4 seasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Snow in the winter, rain in the spring, sun in the summer.
Right. Pretty
Get
much.
much boar around?
Boar?
Yeah.
Got much hunting.
Yeah, it's good boar.
How are the Arthurian lions around here?
Oh, they used to be worse.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They used to be 20 feet tall.
Exactly. So yeah, eventually the feast winds down, and you are all free to return to your chamber.
Okay.
I'm gonna pace around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your chamber or the dining room?
I'm feeling. I guess I would probably be feeling kind of restless after so long a period of inactivity. That I'll just sort of take a stroll after the feast.
Okay. Like in the hall, or?
Walk. Well, it's like a 10-acre bailey.
Yes. So you
Yeah.
want to go out?
Yeah.
Okay. Walk around. Sure. No problem.
I'll walk around the bailey. I'm energetic.
Absolutely.
good.
By God. All right. The rest of you return to your chambers.
I shall.
I
Yeah.
should.
Shall.
Yeah.
Okay. And you never see Sir Tathan again. No. All right. So, so yeah, you take a stroll around. It's it's after dark, so things have wound down for the most part.
Mhm.
It's pretty quiet. Beautiful stars overhead. Nice warm breeze blowing.
It's good to be back in the possession of my faculties.
It is. It is. And so as you stroll around, you pass by some mews where the falcons are being kept.
Hmm.
And you see the strange knight kind of loitering around that building.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
All loitering like stealthily, or
With the
am I
dagger
determined?
out, or-
Like, is he tiptoeing? Doing the 1, 2.
No, he's just kind of. It looks like he was just kind of in this area, and he's paused for a reflective moment, perhaps.
I'll approach him.
Okay.
I recently bought a falcon,
Hmm.
or was it a hawk? I think it was a hawk
Hmm.
that I purchased.
So he says, Sir Tathan.
Hello. Good evening.
I was just going to say goodnight to my birds.
Oh, how many do you have here?
Now, let me show you. So he opens the short wood door and stoops and steps in.
I'll follow behind.
Mm-hmm. So as you straighten up, you see in the moonlight filtering in through the eaves and the thatch roof, probably about 50 hawks and falcons.
Wow,
From-
that is
From the smallest to the largest.
that is
Wow.
a lot of hawks and falcons. I just have one. I just have the one.
What's his name?
Well, always nice to...
Oh, his name? His name is Pointy.
Oh
There
my
you go.
God. Pointy bird?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
He's always pointing in one direction or another.
I think, there's a poem
I'm
I
not
could
gonna
write
do it,
about
I'm
that.
not
But at any rate, so he said, "Well, that's just super." No,
We all got started somewhere.
indeed, and I would it would be my pleasure to go hawking with you tomorrow.
I would be most honored. I'm sadly
Sans Hawk.
not as skilled in hawking as I would like to be, but I would definitely I hunger to learn more about the sport.
Indeed. Well, you're free to choose one. Please select now, and I will have my man prepare it for the morning.
Sure.
So,
Do I need to make a falconry roll?
well, basically, what you're going to do is you're going to select a falcon or a hawk based on the trait that it embodies. So they correspond to your traits.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yes.
Neat.
And this book is betraying me because it's not telling me, but I know where to find that information. So
Oh, you're too much. Too much.
Well, I guess I'm spoiled for choice here.
Exactly.
There's 50 hawks, and there's only...
Sorry, no, you can keep talking.
Oh well, there's only a certain number of traits that I correspond with here. Perhaps a suspicious hawk.
That's my kind of
Yeah, what's your highest?
Probably valorous, energetic, and merciful are my 3 highest at 16.
Not a merciful hawk.
No.
Like it looks at the little rabbit.
Goes, this little rabbit has kids.
You kind of want one that
Just eat
that'll
some grass.
just sort of go in.
You
for
fought
the,
well, little rabbit.
for the kill.
Yeah.
So it's perhaps an energetic hawk, since I'm feeling energetic tonight.
Valorous.
That's a good choice.
Lustful.
A lustful hawk? I like that.
the father of all the other hawks.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
He squints his eyes a little too familiarly when you ruffle his feathers.
Indeed. Is anyone going to choose a chased hawk? Just to balance that out.
Wearing a wimple.
Yeah. Keeps its wings out.
Yes. No.
Stays hooded at all times.
Exactly.
It flies modestly.
Yeah.
Its little legs are crossed.
Never flaps too hard.
Yes. It never overextends.
Yeah.
There you go.
You want to keep some of the mystery.
Just go ahead and show everything, why don't you?
Just spread those wings you slept. Ready to ride the bullet?
There's another one in the fridge. It's got your name on it. I'm looking at my traits. I realize I've completely failed to play one of these really high ones.
Oh, the
Oops.
generous.
Generous, and I haven't done anything generous this entire campaign. I'm gonna have to start now.
Yeah, I may have to start showing mercy. Just a little bit.
You gotta be more suspicious.
Yeah.
See, mine are energetic, just, and valorous. I think that I've...
Please,
been
don't get me
right,
started. You're
man.
doing an awesome job.
I would say so.
Why, thank you.
Okay.
Killing stuff, but only killing the stuff that deserves it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Amazing job.
Which is many things.
Which is many things.
Doesn't narrow you too
It's
much.
just a sign of the times.
That's right.
A lot of things deserve smacking. Someone's got to be there to do the smacking.
Deliver the smacks.
Yep.
Take away people's smacking hands. One arm at a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say not just the hand sometimes, but the whole arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't be nub smacking now.
Well, sometimes.
I'm just
it's
imagining two guys
obviously-
like fighting with their little arm stumps, just smacking each other.
All right. So your choices are Goshawk, Gearfalcon, Lanner, Merlin, Peregrine, Sacker, or Sparrowhawk.
Are those assigned to traits?
Those are approximately in order from largest to smallest.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Largest is. Well, I'm kind of a giant guy.
True.
So,
You don't want a sparrow perched on your arm there.
yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to make it look like a really tiny bird. I kind of want one that'll scale nicely with me.
Scale nicely.
Yeah.
Parakeet.
I mean, I don't want to insult him and give him like a complex when he's resting on my arm.
True.
Yeah. So what was that first one?
Goshawk,
Contrast. I think you should
Goshawk. And the second?
Gearfalcon.
Let's go with that. That sounds like fun.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't want to take the largest because I am slightly modest.
All right. So the Gearfalcon corresponds to your valorous.
Good.
Oh, cool. So you didn't know what that was going to be. Oh, that's neat.
Cool. So Gear Falcon Valorous, and my Valorous is 16.
Awesome.
Excellent.
How appropriate.
Okay.
Yes, this bird seems suitably valorous. I bet he could try to take down a dragon.
How big is it?
Big.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
A large, fierce, strong falcon from the Arctic region.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
White?
big.
Is it white? Like pure white?
White with black flecks.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Good pick.
Really neat.
Thank you.
Okay,
We're
so.
looking up.
Yeah, they are.
Quiet.
All right. So, way to jinx it. All right, so.
So yeah, I don't know.
Look what I found it.
Nice. All right, so yeah, you pick your hawk, you return to your chambers.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, you set out with this as yet unnamed knight. for a bit of falconry.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
what's that guy's name?
Sarah Pinky.
meanwhile,
His brother to Blinky.
Oh no.
in the hall, let's see here. Ooh, let's get some energetic rolls from the rest of you.
The rest of us?
Not you.
Okay.
I crit it.
Oh,
Yes.
checking energetic.
Definitely check that
Alright.
energetic. Yeah.
Because of the curse, I crit it.
Fucking curse.
I know. I love
Alright.
that it's actually
It's quite
a
the curse.
boon.
Hilarious.
It's a curse for the GM.
It is.
Ah.
All right, so Cormac, you are the first one down in the morning into the hall. Okay, you're kind of up at dawn.
Moving the breakfast dishes around.
Just so full of it today.
Wake up.
Exactly.
Clean coffee.
So, so down in the hall, you find that rather unsettling-looking dwarf.
Oh.
And he's got a little. Yeah, there he is. There he is again. So he's
Good day, sir.
sir, and he's sitting at sitting on a little chair next to a small table, and there's a chessboard set up on it.
Oh God. This is it.
Cormac the gamer.
And nice.
Gamed before.
And so he's like, good morning, Sir Cormac. Would you care to join me in a game of chess to start the day?
I'd be most honored.
Excellent. Excellent.
I get your coffee. You got your chest.
You're all set up for the day.
Sitting at my
Amy
little
needs to
table.
back.
I guess I'll sit on the floor then.
No, there's another chair.
Okay,
There's
just
another
a
chair.
little table might be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Two-
your knees are bumping up against the edge.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, he begins setting up the board. His fingers are almost too small to handle the pieces.
Oh.
Um,
Well,
but yeah, he.
it's a nice set you have.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's see. Out of fairy lore, religion, folklore, or heraldry, which is your highest skill?
The first one she was fairy lore.
Fairy lore.
Fairy lore, 11.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh wow, really? Oh, the mythical beast.
Oh, right.
So yeah, so he begins as you begin playing. He just sort of engages you in a chat. You know, like, well, you've you noted last night during the feast that this is a strange forest. What do you think of it, and so forth. And so just kind of talking of strange beasts and Arthurian lions and that
Yes.
sort of thing. So go ahead and roll your fairy lore.
Certainly. Can I impassion?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why are they called Arthurian lions?
That's just what we call them.
Oh.
Because they grow 'em big in Arthur's mythology.
Right.
Passion with honor.
Sure.
And I failed.
Oh.
So that's a -5 to your fairy lore.
Woof. Woof.
And -1 to honor.
Yes, your honor goes down by 1.
Oh, always gambling with your honor. You just got it up.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, you gotta roll it to get it up.
Yeah, it's not just gonna get itself up. All right, -5.
Yeah.
You know,
-5 to the skill.
the skill's 11.
So it'd be a 6 or
That's
less.
a 6. I got a 3.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And I actually fumbled, so you kind of school him about the questing beast.
Okay,
right?
yeah, so it's like, well,
your
it's a very
specialty.
unusual forest, and, we came across some unusual dung earlier. And I was just curious, as maybe you are familiar with the one they call the questing beast.
I've
It's
never
kind of
heard of
a
it, sir.
strange-
Yeah. Yeah, so you tell him everything you know about it.
Okay.
Wow.
Meanwhile,
Nothing.
you're going to do an opposed roll on... and check your fairy lore, of course. You're going to do an opposed roll of gaming.
Closed roll of gaming. Alright, which is a 5.
So you can impassion that as well, obviously with a different passion.
Yes, and now since, I'm a little bit talking about the beast, a little excited, we go with love for the questing beast.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Yes.
So check that. You get a +10 to your
So my
gaming.
loyalties lie. And then, alright, so it would be +10, so it'd be 15, and so I got a 17. So I
17.
still-
Oh.
Oh
Alright.
man.
Too bad I rolled a 3. Alright.
Just the first round.
Nope, that was it. So,
Oh,
what the-
come
so
on.
whole
Come
game.
on now.
Sun's
Wow.
rising.
the
So now
dwarf defeats you.
That's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, come on.
Nope.
No?
Just 5 out of 7.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
That's how my sister was.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, out in the woods, Sir Tathan has ridden out
Yes, absolutely.
with the strange knight. And very good. So basically, the Gear Falcon is a large, fierce, strong falcon.
All right.
Capable of impressive flights. Heavier, less dashing, and somewhat harder to train than peregrines. They prefer to play and cavort about the sky rather than take seriously the business of hunting.
All right.
So you'll be at -2 to falconry.
Awesome.
Are you negative now?
I'm at a 1.
Oh my god.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Are you ready?
One's all you need.
That's right.
And but you do get a check in Valors.
Okay, cool.
So. And so you're going to roll against your Valors first.
Okay. I succeed.
Excellent. And now you can make a falconry roll and impassion that if you wish.
Yes, I'm passionate with my honor.
Certainly.
Success.
Okay, good.
So at 11 with falconry.
Okay.
And I succeed with a 3.
Well done. So your hawk brings down a broussard.
Ooh.
I mean a boustard.
A
excuse me.
boustard.
Boustard.
Down.
What is that?
I have no idea.
All right. Cell phones
Some-
out,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Some sort of prey bird, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Some
good.
sort of prey bird.
A boustard.
A bird of prey.
All right. What did his bird bring down?
Let's see here. Mm-hmm. His brought down a widgeon.
Oh.
Sounds like a pigeon, but
A
a wee bit.
So it's a wee pigeon.
Wee pigeon.
That's good. Look up the widget next. Look up the widget next.
Yeah.
A pigeon. A Ouija.
Are large and highly terrestrial birds mainly associated with dry, open ...
Okay.
Oh.
So a boustard is a large and highly terrestrial bird.
What? No image
Oh, it's
search?
like a it's
like
like
a
a
partridge or?
no, it's cool looking.
Quail.
Okay, can you share it?
Yeah,
For the
I'm
class?
just trying to like.
Share with the
Okay.
class.
My phone doesn't really do like
There we go.
larger pictures very good,
Okay.
but like
Nice.
this sort of graceful,
the lion's
sort of
birds.
long
Oh,
neck.
neat.
Oh, wow.
The lion
cool.
of birds. Let's
Beautiful
see.
plumage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely,
Okay.
lovely.
Yeah.
Well done.
Now the widgeon. Now the
And a widgeon, yes.
No
Widgeon.
widgeon.
All right. So. Anyway,
So while I'm brushing up on my
on your birdology,
Yeah.
Birds.
your ornithology. So yes, still no sign of the king as the day goes on. However,
Curious.
more guests are arriving.
Oh.
Um,
Are they odd looking guys?
a widgeon is like a duck.
oh,
It looks like a mallard.
oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
tasty.
yeah.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
Yummy.
Good eating on one of those.
Save the fat.
And so, yeah, are they strange looking? Well, they're very well dressed.
Oh God, that's
Oh, cool.
awkward. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A
Nice.
boustard.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh, I did not expect that neck.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's very
Okay.
nice neck.
And so,
It's been worried by my, falcon, but.
well, and so, so yes, they're setting up for another feast,
Mm.
and the lady informs you all. We're having a special guest tonight.
Oh.
He is the lord of our king. His name is King Oberon.
Wow.
King of Oberon. How interesting.
Lord of Earth.
So I hope that you will understand that we have to bump you down to a lower table.
Oh,
Yes.
King.
of course.
Yes.
Very good.
Wow, they're so generous these nights.
They are. I think you should all get a check in hospitality. You guys are being very good guests.
They are actually being good guests for once.
I want you to kill anybody
Hey,
yet.
I've already got a check in hospitality from the last time I was nice to a king.
Nice.
And there are no Saxons here, of course.
No
Pleasant,
Saxons.
loving, just a joy.
Just a joy.
Uh-huh.
Just a true
Pleasure.
joy.
Yes, I get to play chess with a
The
dwarf.
dwarf.
For one is in love with fairy lore as myself. That is quite a treat.
Yeah.
Certainly.
One day I'll tell my children about this.
All right, and so yeah, so the boards are brought out. The feast is laid. You are all summoned after dark. There are tapers burning, and just sort of by the light of the fire, you all take your seats, and you see up at the high table still no sign of the King Mad Dog, but there's this other fellow who is no doubt King Oberon. There he is.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Yeah.
Fabulous.
All right.
Totally fabulous.
Scared of him.
Yeah. And,
What's his app?
Hi.
It's not even.
It's
It's not even.
Different.
It's not.
It's different.
There's no number for it.
It's not-
Different.
It's like a Roman numeral.
It's-
There you go. It's a Roman numeral.
It's the Facebook thumbs up symbol.
Yeah.
Is what his app is.
Yeah.
So.
I was thinking like the prince.
Yeah, the-
prince-
Or the
yeah.
prince, yeah,
Oh.
prince's symbol, yeah. It's a
Oh,
symbol that
clever.
doesn't have any actual meaning. Anyway, and so you all are dining and so forth. And at one point, and so he's you see that the well, let's just call him the gallant, the knight that you went hawking with.
Oh yes.
The lady and the dwarf are all waiting on King Oberon, cutting his meat, filling his goblet and so forth.
He is a king.
Chewing his food, exactly.
Now, does he suddenly break into a David Bowie song? Dance dancing.
Not yet.
No.
But
the night's young.
The night is young.
Exactly.
It is indeed. But no, at one point the lady is filling his goblet, and you hear him say in a carrying voice, "What of these guests over here?" And he's looking at all of you.
It's
I'm gonna
And so like everything goes quiet.
Oh.
Like everyone's sort of waiting. And yes, he says, "What of these humans?"
Yes, what of us?
So, now is the time to make a courtesy roll to see if one of the player knights can act properly as a spokesperson under these circumstances. So one of you,
Oh, God.
Can I impassion that?
one of you decide who's going to roll, and
Okay. Well, you have the child.
and then make the roll.
Well, who
Oberon
has
can have-
highest courtesy?
Yeah.
I have a 14 in courtesy.
Oh,
Mine's
wow.
11.
I have a 7.
5.
It's one of you two.
Wow.
Well, Kinrain has more glory. So.
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
So
That adds
And
to
the
yeah,
child.
Yeah, it is kind of my whole mission.
This is your
yeah.
show.
So I will.
So-
Are you sure that I
modest.
can't roll
and-
compose? Do a stirring poem about my love for my
Unfortunately not.
children. Okay, but I can
But
impassion this.
You can impassion it, absolutely.
I don't just totally. Where are my dice? Where would I go this time? Huh.
It would be in the most uncomfortable place to look for them.
Oh, God.
Is it between my legs?
Oh!
Come now. Not that uncomfortable.
Don't sell yourself short, please.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, so I made my honor.
Great.
That's good.
Plus 10 to courtesy.
This is a 21, so I get a +1, and do I get an additional bonus for my glory?
Yes. What's your glory?
69, 62.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
Plus
wow.
6.
6.
Okay,
Plus
so
six.
6, so plus
27 glory.
27 is my
Sorry,
roll.
plus 7, yeah.
Okay. I get a 23.
Nice.
Wow.
All right, so check your courtesy.
You're representative for humans.
And you are, you are
God.
the spirit of decorum itself. You rise, you say your majesty, and you introduce yourself and everyone else, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So, with that, let's see here. Oops. Yes. With that, there's a slow golf clap from one end of the hall.
What?
Does it like progress around like a 1980s film?
Yeah,
start
starts getting more
Or
intense.
no, just one.
No,
No.
it's just the sound of one hand slowly clapping.
Oh, God.
And
And it's medic.
yes, you see this short, odd-looking little man walking into the
Yes! Yes!
All right.
Oh,
and
for listeners at home.
What is this?
yes, the
It's
part of
Ronnie
King
James
Mad Dog
Dio.
will be played by Ronnie James Dio. So,
Beautiful.
The
Beautiful.
hair is what's
You
getting-
must give your cape and scepter
so anyway, yes, he applauds and says, "Well done, Knights of Salisbury." You have passed my tests.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yikes.
Tests.
Oh man.
Tests plural? We're being
What?
tested?
I'm surprised.
So he says, I hear that you are here for a problem afflicting Sir Kinrain.
Indeed, sire. My newborn son was taken this past year, and a changeling was left in his place. I have come with my good friends and fellow knights in hopes of giving this child back in exchange for my own.
That must have been Sir Moon. He's quite the troublemaker. Of course, yes, your son is here. So, and at that, a 5-year-old boy emerges.
Oh man.
Time passes different.
Yep.
Mhm.
It does.
That
How long have
changeling
you
is
guys been
also
there?
like 5.
5, exactly. And so they see each other, approach, kind of look at each other, do a little fist bump,
What? No.
and then your son
Yeah, they
comes
would.
over to you,
Tap out,
gives you a
guys.
little hug.
Oh, yes.
The changeling goes and stands next to King Madog, who tousles his weird hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, his rooty hair.
Flicks
Yeah,
all the sap.
yeah, exactly.
Aw.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sure you don't want to keep this one?
Yeah, exactly.
Just see.
I mean, hey, if you have a hard time getting the sap off your hand, tell it to my wet nurse.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Oh, man.
God.
Oh.
Yeesh.
She's just standing paralyzed with terror against the far wall.
I'm sure she
So-
is.
Oh, mercy.
In all my
Oh.
All my days.
Hey, I at least have a pagan nurse.
All right, you got
Oh,
to
okay.
In all
So
my
she's just in the
days.
corner, testify!
pick
She's rolling with it, all right.
No, she's probably still terrified, but she's not.
But at
processing
least she
herself.
understands.
Got
Yeah,
a
what's
framework
going on.
for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so the feast goes on with Madog now up at the table with Oberon.
Oh, wow.
Aw.
Awesome.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll dandle myself
feast.
upon my knee.
Aw.
Exactly.
Yes.
Tell me
Yes.
of your adventures.
So Jade, make a note for this son
Mm-hmm.
when he comes of age.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So
Wait, hold on. Okay, so
So many
stolen by fairies
yes.
in
Yeah, for this particular son.
495.
Yeah. 95.
Okay.
And so just make a note when if you want to play him as a knight
Mhm.
later, he's going to start with a fairy lore of 15
Oh man.
Wow.
and a love of King Madog at 10.
Oh.
Ah.
Wow.
Plot complications.
That's wonderful.
All right.
It's going to have pleasant memories of his time.
So,
Well, it seems lovely. Lovely.
so like, I just want to get this clear. So one day, King Madog, this little baby appears.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, sure.
Cool.
And then it's a human
It
baby.
seems like this sort of thing happens all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Moon that
So
did
he had
it.
another
Yeah.
human
Moon.
baby that he has to take. I mean, he has a love of the king, or who is taking care? I'm just curious the intricacies of the setup.
Who's taking
like-
care?
Best not to ask too many questions.
Sorry, apologies.
Having said that, are there any other questions you all have since you're here at Madog's court?
You can answer those questions.
Maybe.
Would you be opposed to us coming back to visit occasionally?
This place was just lovely.
Could I ask, with most hospitality, about the beasts at the appropriate appointed time?
Sure, yeah. You can make a courtesy roll to try and grab Madog's ear at a certain point.
He might know.
Courtesy.
Courtesy!
Passionate.
Yeah, with your love of the beast.
Not my strong point.
Oh, come
Love
on.
the beast. Got that.
All right.
Okay, plus 10 to
Plus 10,
courtesy,
okay.
and then your glory is...
37.55.
So you're going to add another plus 3 on top of the plus 10.
3. Okay, so we are
Plus
at
13.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Got it by 14.
Nice.
Nice.
All right then.
So yes, I want to address the king about a certain questing beast, and if perhaps you had any knowledge of such mythical creatures.
Any pro tips for hunting?
Yeah.
Do you have a falcon big
Hunting
enough for
hacks.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunting
hacks.
hacks that you use.
Right.
What kind of dog does it
No.
eat?
Yes, certain.
Sure.
Right. So he says, ah yes, the questing beast. Ever the sign it is of man's folly.
Oh.
Yes.
Do go on.
Yes, I'm quite
Yes, I'm
follyful.
aware.
Yes, this is nothing new.
Yeah. I believe King Pellinor is the greatest hunter of that beast, and even he has not found it.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, tell me how.
What is he missing?
Right.
Follows.
Indeed. I cannot tell you what he or you are missing, for the key to finding the beast lies within your own heart.
Maybe you found that you had the beast inside you this whole time.
Interesting. Well, I do thank you for your most interesting words.
Interesting and perplexing words. Thank you.
I will ponder them late at night.
Staring at the ceiling.
Yes.
What did he mean?
Exactly.
What was that? What was that?
Very bullshit.
That's right.
Oh, yes. Anyone else want to grab the king's ear? Courtesy roll?
I'm quite happy. I'm probably
Too
just
scared of
playing
this
with
guy.
my son.
Yeah, we got what we came
I'm sort
for.
of curious though about their experience with Saxons.
Oh yeah. Look at you.
You could find that out with just an
That's
intrigue
good.
roll,
That's
actually,
good.
just asking
really?
around,
What the
yeah.
hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they can help us. Or
My
something.
intrigue is
Or at least
Might
make
as
just make a decision.
What a bind.
I'll impassion it with my fealty to the order.
Okay.
The empty goblet. Oh, and make it.
Nice.
And so I have an intrigue of 5.
Okay, so you need
I
a
rolled
15 list.
15.
Oh, so you critted it.
Credit it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Sweet.
check your intrigue and your loyalty to the order, and yeah, no, you get into a good conversation with the Lady of Sauvage, and basically Saxons do not trouble us in these woods.
Wow.
They,
Yeah.
they know not
Maybe
to
it's
come
time
here.
to take up
Oh.
some forest.
What do we do?
land.
Why?
Yeah. We need
Yes.
allies, I guess.
How do we ally with him?
Yeah.
Perhaps there's the forest itself, though.
Could be the forest
This is not
itself.
the only forest that has seen no trouble from Saxons. Where strange and magical things may roam. Let's go visit Sir Peace.
Hey, do they know? Yeah, we can do that. Do they know anything about the anvil? The anvil and sword?
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, they haven't heard of it.
Did you guys hear this crazy thing?
This is wild. You're not gonna believe it. So they have not heard of that.
Have not heard of it.
Well, that doesn't.
Something about the folly of man.
Merlin,
what?
perhaps? Any visits by that tricky consort?
Yeah. Haven't seen him in a while.
No.
I've seen him.
And the last time, might we inquire?
He's a friend of the king.
Sure.
Okay, fair enough. Was once the friend of our king as well.
All right. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, the feast winds down, and King Maddox says he will appoint Sir Sun and Sir Moon to escort you all to the edge of the forest.
Oh, so Sir
You
Moon
get to
is the
see
guy
Sir
holding the
Moon now.
moon.
Uh-huh.
He was the one.
Indeed.
Well,
Yeah. Keep your eye on your kid.
So, how do we go about you
Couldn't help
not
myself.
exchanging changelings for our children ever again?
Oh, it was just a folly. It won't happen again.
they did return him honorably,
That's true.
as
It's all part of the
promised.
dance.
Ah, yes. And it is a joy to visit your court.
Thank you.
I got a free bird.
Did you get to keep the bird?
I don't think I got to keep the bird.
No, you did not get to.
No.
Oh, there's no
Let's
free
get some
bird.
experience.
No, but like now I know what kind of bird I'm gonna get. Like, oh man, this is like the Rolls Royce of birds.
Yeah, how would you even
You got to take it for a
acquire
spin.
Such
Yeah.
Right.
how would
test
you
drive.
acquire such
Yeah.
a novelty?
By paying lots of money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure
So
I
they
could
are available.
Oh,
buy
yeah,
it.
selling birds here.
Get in London or something.
Exactly. Yeah, you pretty much have to go to London.
Yeah.
You can get anything in London.
Yes.
Yeah. Some rugs for your for our manners. That's right.
Floors.
We're learning all sorts of stuff this
Tapestries
time,
you
guys.
step on? What?
Tapestries you step on. Actually, the way it put it, it was great. It was, let's see here. The room has beds enough for everyone and carpets on the floor for the squires.
Oh.
Okay.
Aww.
Well, like we
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
different.
We don't do carpets, right?
Not really.
No.
So
Straw.
It's pretty crazy.
You use straw. So
Straw.
yeah, the squires are used to sleeping on straw.
This is an
Yeah.
amazing concept, guys. Did you take off your your pauldrons and make little balls with your feet, with your toes?
Like a kitty, Sir Tathan.
Kind of neat. Yeah. It was very relaxing.
Oh my god.
Very good. So anyway,
Fist
you all
with your
journey
toes.
back to Salisbury.
Excellent.
You make the trip uneventfully. The knights take you out onto the Royal Road south of that one place. You know the one.
Yeah, we're going south.
Take you out onto the Royal Road south of Kyneton. So you avoid the dicey situation in Ridichan and just follow the Royal Road down through Cirencester, Wanborough, and then south into Salisbury.
Okay.
So that will just leave a check-in with Countess Ellen,
Of course.
and then oh gosh, didn't we make a roll at the end of last session to
Oh, I
see
did.
if Blaine's
Yeah.
had heard
Oh dear.
that you guys
Yeah.
were going to be out of the county?
Oh,
Yeah, we did. All right, so you arrive at Sarum. Looks
Yes.
much the way you left it.
Mm.
Any progress on the walls or anything?
The walls are under construction.
Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful.
Good.
They're going up.
You
Lots
haven't
of
even put the walls up yet.
lots of scaffolding.
How long have we been gone, guys?
How long have they been gone?
Well, I
really?
guess that's a really
Just
great
like
testament to
couple
how
weeks.
long we were
Couple
gone
weeks.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like they're digging the foundations, they're putting up the scaffolding
Okay.
and so forth. So.
Okay.
Anyway, and yeah, you ride up into the Bailey of Salisbury Castle. You're escorted up into the hall. You arrive and you find that the Countess is entertaining a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Who could it be?
I wonder.
Oh, here are your good knights of Salisbury, my lady, says Sir Blaine's.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Love to
Alrighty.
hate me.
Oh, yes. You're the JR of the campaign.
Oh.
my god!
Who shot Sir Blaze? It's gonna be the cliffhanger.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Who's the Sue Ellen?
I don't know.
Anyway, so. Yeah. So.
Sweet Concord.
Oh, sweet for a reason.
That's true.
Yep.
All right. So, at any rate, so Ellen says, "Well, thank you very much, Sir Blaine's. I will certainly take
Yes.
your offer under consideration." All right.
That is
So
all I would ask from you, my
let's
lady.
go ahead and make that opposed roll, shall we?
Wait, according to...
So you're going to roll against your love of Countess Ellen,
Yes.
right? Okay. And I'm going to roll against her chaste.
I made it.
All right. Excellent. I made it as well. So on a partial success, her resistance is reduced by D3.
Better be 3.
Just a 1.
Okay.
Early days.
I nod to you all and I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Kinrain. I take it your journey was successful.
It was indeed. Thank you, my lady.
Good to hear. Excellent. Yes, Sir Blaine's wished to hold an audience with me.
Uh-huh.
He is proposing an alliance between our county and Silchester.
I'm sure he is.
Also a marital alliance.
Does that mean
What?
Does that mean that we're not paying the Saxons to raid Silchester anymore?
You never were.
I thought we already had.
You
No, we
tried
already
to, but
No.
Oh,
Didn't go
I don't
through.
think
They
it
were not
actually went
amenable?
through.
Did not go through.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You
less-
just paid your tribute. You didn't,
Oh, that's what that was.
Ah.
Piffle.
So she says, I'm considering it. I'm considering it.
Burning sensation.
Why?
history, you know.
It's true. I only fear that they would not have Salisbury's best intentions at heart, my lady.
It's possible. It's possible. I haven't been sold on it yet.
Well, fear not, my lady. We are yours and for you, and we are here to support you.
That is good to know. And on that ominous note,
Yeah.
the year closes out and we move on into winter phase.
Oh, man.
Haha.
Guys, 1,500 years until Tums are invented.
I know, right?
My ulcers are killing
Charcoal. I'm
me.
sucking on a piece of charcoal.
Until Tums.
Damn.
So now it's 396?
496.
496.
Well,
Winter
going into
496.
497.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Winter 496.
They're a little uncomfortable. I can feel the discomfort.
Yes, the unease.
Well, we do have hate blame badges.
Although I suppose there
Oh,
would
yeah.
be worse things. There could be a Saxon trying to propose marriage to our dear
But what would
countess.
that do to our fealty to Ellen?
I'm only saying.
It's up
It's
to
not
you.
good.
Oh,
It's not
really?
good for me.
Would that make Blaine's our dad?
Daddy!
Yeah.
We would all call him Daddy now.
Oh my god.
Daddy, you want to go hunting?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
Let's kill Blaine.
Oh my
This is
god.
easily so.
Oops.
Assassination.
Alright,
Yes,
so let's see what
I
other.
know, let's do. Let's make it
Okay.
happen.
Alright.
Alright, so let's see what other yearly events are going
my
on.
goodness.
So, Wolf Room.
I didn't say anything.
What am I doing? I'm
D20
rolling.
roll.
19.
I also did not say anything.
Okay, bad
Concord
fortune.
9.
Yeah, quietly to myself.
Bad fortune for Wolfram, so D20 roll there, please.
17.
17. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Sounds slimy.
Okay, so let's see. You can choose. You can choose your bad fortune.
Alright.
Either lose 2d6 Libra, or get in a fight.
Oh, let's get in a fight. Come on now.
Yeah, reckless!
Fight, 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 fight.
Yeah!
Alright, so yeah, you ran into Sir Highwell on your way out.
Oh,
yeah,
that
he's
fratty little
crazy.
dick.
And some words were exchanged.
Hmm.
Fight, 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 fight.
Fight, 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 fight.
Alright, so roll Valorous.
What I missed.
Pass that.
Roll a weapon of choice.
Kinship passionate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. 19.
That's a success.
Yep.
Okay.
Wolfman's
And roll horsemanship.
The one he was all like, oh, I'm taking the knives to those people not to put our
Pass.
lady because she's a lady.
Okay. Alright, so you whipped his ass.
Yeah! Woo! Sing a song about
So-
it. Sing a really, really coarse song about it.
Yeah, exactly. I whoop Batman's ass. Alright, so check Valor, your weapon skill, and horsemanship.
Nice.
Okay, you get some glory, and you also get some loot off of him.
Wow.
So you like beat him into the dirt and then you rob it?
Taking your
Coin
boots.
Oh my god.
Basically, he sends
together.
you a token of goodwill later on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to suck up to you now just because you kicked his ass.
Exactly.
Oh man.
So yeah, so you get 6 Libra out of that.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Way to deal
Nice
with
bad fortune.
Yeah.
That was way to turn it around.
Yeah.
It's like Cormac's curse. All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
which by the way is going to end. So yeah.
Make
All
me
right.
roll it again.
This really works in
So
my favor.
yearly event for Tathan.
13.
Ooh, you get a saga event.
Oh,
Nice. So Kinrain's not the only one with cryptic clues being thrown his way.
What did you get?
All right, so
Oh, last
D20
year I was
roll,
told I'm
please.
gonna die in the next war.
7.
I accept this with great
So
humility and patience.
so yeah, you get a little bit of a warning.
Am I also gonna die in the next war?
Yeah, it says right here, Sir Kinrain is going to kill you in the next war.
Ooh.
Oh.
No,
3 times.
basically, basically you have a nightmare.
Oh.
You have a nightmare that you are convinced is real.
Mhm.
That your eldest son will die if he becomes a knight.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Start teaching him to read.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, like, Now, when you say die, does it say like how? Like he's gonna live to a very old age and die.
You just had a vision in your nightmare of burying him. You know.
Okay.
With your coat of arms draped over the coffin.
Is there no escape?
Just an item.
No. Okay.
Oh, what disgrace.
I know, right? It's a
That's your
firstborn son.
oldest, the eldest son?
Yeah.
My
He's
eldest
gonna
son-
expect knighthood, but
Man.
Well, I can lie, because I've got two. My eldest son is a pair of twins.
it depends on what your definition of
my God.
is.
Uh-huh.
So perhaps the one that came out first is actually going to be the one that came
Do you
out
know
second.
which one came out first?
I'm pretty sure they take copious notes.
Like,
Yeah, just ask the midwife.
Yeah.
which one?
So,
What if she's wrong?
Well then.
Oh, my head's just like a bale of straw, sir. I don't remember too well.
Wow. Blood nurses and midwives are not coming off very well.
No, there. Shit.
Rude.
I'm sure my wife will remember. She's had experience with this sort of thing.
True.
And,
She actually birthed the babies.
yeah, their
She
their
was
minds
there.
are like steel traps. They remember everything.
Those ones, yeah.
Those ones.
All right,
The
so
ones with the vaginas, yeah.
well, when the time comes, you can make the decision accordingly.
Indeed.
All right, Concord, D20 roll.
Gallery and everything.
14.
All right. Ooh, enemy.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, let's see what sort of
Doing
enemy
something right.
Concord
Right.
earned. D6 roll, please.
5.
5. Someone in your family.
Ooh.
Another D6
wow.
roll, please.
Okay. 5 again.
Okay, so it's another knight in your family.
Okay.
Roll another
Right, that's
D6
nice.
roll.
Alright. 3.
Okay, so it's a let's see. You have other young knights in your family, right?
Young knights. I have 3 young knights. in
Great.
my family.
Wow.
Well,
There
one
you
of
go.
them is a household knight serving at Sarum under Countess Ellen.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see who's angry. A D6 roll.
Okay. 6.
Feelings mutual. You hate each other.
Okay.
And how angry are you?
Oh, maybe that's
D6
why you
roll.
sent him to Sarum.
2.
Death at the right time.
Whoa!
Oh.
We're gonna use them in the plot.
Oh, nice.
Definitely.
Ba ba ba.
All right. So I'll make a note
Death
of
at
that.
the right time.
Wow.
Nice. That's really rich.
So Concord has a cousin who is a household knight, and death at the right time.
At the exactly right time.
You'll know when it's the right
You'll
time.
know.
Oh.
He'll be admiring a ledge next to a steep cliff.
Whee!
It just seemed like
Yeah.
the right time.
It was your time to go.
Oh.
All right. So Cormac,
A 9.
a 9. Relations.
Oh, wow.
All right. So you're wed, so you can roll chaste or love of wife.
I know, right?
Decisions.
Is Tiff. Oh, wait, I'll have a little wife. Not tough.
If you don't have love of wife, then
Chased and I failed.
okay, a fail. Oh, Cormac. So, so roll flirting.
Now that I'm not so good at.
It's remarkable.
Crit!
9.
That
So,
is so low, and yet you
check.
do so well.
Check your flirting.
Okay.
Roll your app
Make it.
and roll your choice of dance, play, or sing.
Dance. Play or sing.
Play.
Sing.
Okay.
Crit it!
Oh!
Wow.
Nice.
This is my
Dude.
year.
All kinds of babies.
Check
Yeah.
them both. Check them both.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep, check that one as well.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, so.
You just have groupies.
Good.
Apparently.
Oh yeah.
Like
We gotta
D6.
get him in our game.
He's our team.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you guys harmonize just beautifully.
Yes. When he's on, he's on.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, it's only a 4, but I was on.
You're on it.
You feel it. You can hear the real passion in your voice. It's raw. It's real.
We don't need notes.
All right, so at the Yule Court, yeah, you are on fire, and basically Lady Gwyona takes a shine to you.
Oh my god, again.
once again.
And so basically,
Good to see you, my lady.
Oh my goodness.
yeah, basically she is going to look favorably, upon anything you do or
Say, do, whatever.
for the next year. So if you have any
Oh, wow.
favors you need, anything like that, you're gonna,
I'd like
get
to
really
see my son.
definitely.
Say hello, tell him stories of the beast.
Absolutely, yeah. So she'll come around your manor a bit more.
Good.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Good.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. All right, and Kinrain.
Okay. 12.
Okay, that's relations as well. So you can roll chaste or love of wife.
I don't have love of wife.
All right, so just chaste then.
I actually make it.
Great. All right,
Amazingly.
Yeah.
5.
For a
so
change.
you're going to generate a love of wife passion then.
Oh.
Alright.
You know, I did
Nice.
just venture off halfway across Britain to get our son back.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys spend a joyful winter together, and
Aw.
so it's going to be 3d6 plus 6.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah, hold on. Not using little jumper. Oh, that's a 11.
Okay.
All right.
Huh.
Well, you're on the board.
That
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
All right, great. So those were the yearly events. So everyone start making your experience checks. Experience.
Oh man.
Rhubarb.
Sweet, more energetic.
You're rolling.
Experience checks.
Well, see the Countess Ellen. Let's go.
Alright.
All right.
Oh man.
I only had a 2.
Fealty Ellen is now a 20.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You're gonna be trouble.
She doesn't care.
All kinds of
She
trouble.
wants to go
Oh.
exactly where she should be.
Yeah, very
And then she
bad.
wants to,
Eat all the
Flirting's
chicken.
going up.
She ought to.
Nice.
He was at a 3.
Place. Good job.
And
Mine's
singing's going up.
an 11.
It ought to. It ought to.
Alright,
Alright,
so I
that's
made
that.
just to let everyone know,
Yes?
I made a vegan cappuccino mousse cake.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
pie.
Pie, actually, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
pie.
well, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah.
Sorry.
Screw that.
Excited
For us?
Yeah, for everybody.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know she made it.
I made it for myself.
She's gonna be eating it around us.
You don't know.
She
Just
just,
let you know.
she just doesn't want us to panic when she grabs the bowl and carries it over.
Yeah.
She doesn't want us to
Go ahead, later, you
expect that there's gonna be stuff for us.
Yeah.
Because it's not for us.
Yeah.
It's for her real friends.
Yeah, exactly.
They're coming over after
Later.
this, and we're gonna
Yeah.
play the real game of
Yeah.
Pendragon.
That's right. And they're like way further than we are in
Oh,
this.
God.
Yeah, and
Because
like
they know
way
how to
better.
play.
And everyone is Kinraid in that game.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, I made the
Everyone
pie.
is Kinrain. Kinrain 4, what do you do? Alright, so if everyone's done with your rolls, age up a year,
Oh my
advance
God.
your squires.
34.
Oh man. I know
Hey,
that.
I've got,
I know
like-
that feel, bro.
Yeah.
So do I.
So if you want pie now or you want pie like in an hour, that's fine. I just wanted to let you know that it exists.
I can wait for the pie.
It's 7. I'm gonna wait an hour for the
Yeah, I think we're
I think consolation pie.
Yeah, it's a consolation.
Fine.
Pie for the weeping.
It'll be good then too.
Ellen is doing everything she can.
It'll perk you up because it's
Oh my
saucy.
god.
Okay.
Yes?
No, my age just really sunk in when I realized I'd just
Yes.
gotten 2 new squires who were 14. They're 17 now.
Yeah.
Where did the time go?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
For sure.
Hey.
It's like slipping through
And
your
that's at the
fingers.
point, once they're over 16, that's when you have to roll a d6 to see if they get better at their skills, right?
Yes.
And it just gets better if it's a 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wanted to. Patsy's 20 now, so can I do the household night?
You can do that. Something else actually that I remembered is that you can always just promote a faithful squire to your your major domo, and he can hang on as just the guy who runs your household, basically.
Okay.
So if you prefer that,
So he'd be like your steward?
basically.
Okay.
I had
Even if you have a wife.
But I sort of would want as much protection.
You want a
as
household
possible.
knight? Yeah, because you actually have that castle now.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
in fact, yeah, I was going to mention that for both Concord and Wolfram, you guys might want to think about hiring garrisons,
Hired goons.
some hired goons
Okay.
for your
Yeah.
your
Patsy
castles.
could be a goon.
Definitely. Yeah. So if you want to knight
it's a name
him
like Patsy.
at ordinary level, that's 30 Libra.
Okay.
At poor level, it's 5.
I love the disparity between ordinary and
I know,
poor.
right?
Yeah.
If we wanted to nominate him to a rich knight,
No,
Wait,
he can
so
only start at ordinary.
can I
Yes.
do my winter session as Blaine's in terms of resistance? Because I know I just did it in that year, but can I do it again? It's a yearly thing. You know it's a yearly thing.
It's a yearly
I'd
thing.
rather do it now.
That's fine. Go for it.
it's true. That's gonna shape up how your whole year's gonna look.
Yeah.
It's gonna look great.
Everything's coming up Blaine's.
I'm gonna make an investment and.
So what do we roll for next?
Let's see. Next up is economics. So everyone, basically, did you crit? Okay. Resistance is reduced by 7.
Oh.
I have my ways.
Okay.
Did he like send her flowers?
Wait.
You missed it, Blaine.
I did. I'm a trifle deaf in this ear. Speak a little louder next time.
All right.
Triple
So.
deaf in that ear, huh?
Actually, technically I am. But anyway,
Oh, well, yeah.
it's Desiree.
I finally played that for him. Finally played it
Oh,
for him.
man. Here it comes.
The room was
You
dark.
never
when I
live in a
played it.
town, so
Quite
give it
dark.
up.
It got darker. But it was good.
Yeah.
So, at any rate, yeah, the winter does not go well.
Why not?
Just with the king dead and anarchy
Oh
reigning.
yeah, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Harvests were
Oh, that.
Yeah, harvests were bad.
Crappy.
Cows aren't calving, lambs aren't lambing.
Oh.
And so anyway, you all reduce your mana income by 5.
Ow. You're not kidding.
Ouch.
So if that takes you into negatives, you can either just lose it out of your treasury or you can squeeze your peasantry for extra.
Squeeze those peasants. For all they're worth. So down by 7, right?
Yes, down by 7. Could have been down by 12.
Wow.
7 is. I'm taking it.
You're happy with 7?
I'm happy with 7.
Yeah.
He would be.
He would be. Bastard. He's gonna ask for a pay decrease.
Yep.
Oh.
Alright. Just to spite you.
Yep.
I don't need much.
Alright, so at any rate, so for those of you who are castle holders, you can take on for the household knight it's 3 Libra a year to maintain. Foot soldiers are half a Libra, archers are 1. Guardsmen, which you could have like 1 as a captain of the guard, is 2.
Oh, jeez. All right.
And I was granted all of mine, yes?
It came with your banneret package.
Yep.
It was factored in.
It came with the frame.
It was part of the package.
All right. So right back down again.
And speaking of castles, actually, Kinrain, you are named by Countess Ellen as Castellan of Duplain Castle.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Alright. And good news, my stone hall was successfully built.
Hooray!
Yay.
All right.
So for building a roof and a moat, do we roll for each of them?
You roll for each.
Okay.
Yeah, next fortification. I can't remember what we had talked about.
Let's see. You're doing stone.
Stone hall, lead
stone
roof.
hall, lead
I have
roof.
the
I don't know. I don't know what you want.
Sweet.
I remember.
Yeah.
I just remember it wasn't a mock.
If you remember it later, just email me. And,
Right on.
Yeah. But
To be determined.
as TBD.
Yeah.
As Castellan,
Okay.
you get. This is great, actually. You get an automatic check every year in lazy.
To go well with my automatic check and energetic every year.
Exactly. Nice. And you can roll for indulgent, which means if you roll against it, if you make it, you get a check.
I like to think that I'm pretty level-headed.
So basically, I guess as Castellan, you just get the cream. You get to scrape the cream off the top of the barrel.
Yeah.
get some kickbacks, get all the
That's
best
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
You
It's
know.
good to be the
Alright,
gasoline.
alright.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, yep.
So it's maybe the death of you. Who knows?
No, I'm already like, alright, like he's looking, he noticed that.
Wasn't it like announced to everybody or?
Well, everyone knows he's Castellan. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody knows.
Well, Duplain is hard. Duplain is right on the edge there.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
no.
a tough.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
Yeah,
perfect man
been
for the
there,
job.
done that.
Okay.
It was rough.
Okay, so once you're all done with your economics, roll for your horse survival.
Oh God. Oh please. Yes. Okay.
1 or 2 on the D20.
D20s.
Make it.
Horse lives.
We got it, and we got it.
Oh my god.
What?
My first 3 children don't need to be rolled for anymore.
Wow.
Jesus.
Whoa. That's awesome.
Time is going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Craziness.
All right.
Roll the kids.
Are we rolling for children now?
Yep, roll for children's survival.
Should we roll
Same deal
childbirth
then.
first?
Actually, yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
roll
Childbirth
that and then
first.
babies.
I got a 22.
Okay, wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's child born under any circumstances.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so.
No matter what.
What did you get +4?
A daughter this time.
Okay. I get a +3. It was a 19 +3,
Mhm.
so I get a 22.
I was just wondering where the +3 comes from.
Oh,
Because
because
I'm
he's a
rich.
rich knight.
Rich knight. Yeah.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't understand what you were. Okay, book of names.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
there's,
actually,
oh,
there's,
here, yeah.
Here, there's
there we
this
go.
piece of paper that
It's one
was
for everybody.
thrown around.
Yay!
Nice.
Alright, I need to start checking out which ones I've
So
already
for
used.
Duffig, I got a 14.
Okay, how old is she?
That is a great question.
Sure, I think I have it here.
She was born in 468.
468, so she's 29. 28 actually. And she's okay, so she's on table 2. What did you roll? A
14.
14. And do you have a herbalist on hand?
I do not know.
Oh.
All right, so she gives birth and dies in childbirth.
Ooh, what does she give birth to?
A daughter.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Also, it's going to be a sickly child.
Oh.
Make a note of that. It's a -1 on survival rolls.
Including this year.
All right, who's next?
Elaine got it 12.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's that whole thing.
Thank God it's 12. Okay, no conception for her.
Okay.
Okay, next up.
All right, I'll roll 4.
Okay, no conception.
Excellent.
Okay,
You got a 3.
a 3. Okay, conception causes illness, no birth, and aging roll.
And what roll?
Aging.
I'll make that.
For her, for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So let's see here. 1 stat loss. Oh no, actually no stat loss. Very good. So
Just
dodged the bullet there. And Concord.
I rolled an 8 for childbirth, but I
Mm-hmm.
have that herbalist.
You do.
Yeah,
So
so I
normally
rolled-
that would be no conception.
Right.
So go ahead and roll a d6.
I did,
Excellent.
and so that brings me to 14, which means I do have another child.
14. Yes, it would be another child, but it would be an unhealthy child. So I'll leave it up to you if you want to go
Hey,
with
my
that
first
or
son was
no
sickly.
conception.
Was he?
Yeah, and he made it past 7. He's 10 now. 11.
So you can go
Just
with
to
that.
say, it's
it's possible.
not
Could the
bad.
herbalist impact child health rolls or no?
No,
Oh,
Because
that's a
that
shame.
seems like it
Seems
should.
like
it's
it
either
would.
no conception or an unhealthy child.
Well, that's
I need a brood.
Okay.
I'll take them.
And it is a son actually. So
well done.
I'll throw them in
Well
the
done.
forest and see what happens. Okay.
all right. All right. So now
Wow.
child survival.
and
Okay.
then that's
1 or 2
okay.
or 3 if it's an unhealthy child.
Yeah.
Oh, whew. Okay, good.
No.
Oh wait, I gotta roll for him too.
What are the names?
Oh, the
Right,
names
well, good.
are. Where are the name sheets? Are they more?
Didn't you get one?
Yeah, absolutely. You can have that one.
Nope, I'll survive.
Great.
It's permanent. You, does Cormac have? Did you get one? No. Voila. And everyone has a name sheet.
Food plans for lives.
Hmm.
And Helen lives. Awesome. And Lewin's daughter has now reached an age where she no longer has to roll.
Great.
Would I roll for Bastard with Lady Guiona?
Yes. If it's your offspring, you're gonna roll for him.
Okay. Alright.
And he's okay?
He's okay. He's okay.
Alright.
All of them are okay.
Wasn't that like... Well,
I just love that they're called Bastard 1 and like Bastard 2.
Yeah. I guess I could name this one since I know who it is and I see him.
Okay, so Wolfram, you had taken in a widow and orphans.
I did. That's right.
Okay, so
Wow.
all the sons have come of age, so you're no longer. You can bump your annual income back up by half a libra.
All right, great.
Because you're no longer sheltering that family.
Great.
And you're going to add 6 lineage men to your total.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
Wow. Wolfram has this like clan.
It
Yeah.
does.
The clan of Wolfram.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, with a name like that.
I know.
The McWolframs.
We have our own tart.
And I bet it's lovely.
It is lovely. It's got a lot of blue in it.
Of course it does. All right. Very good. That was family survival. And so, kin events. We'll go right back to Wolfram here. D6 roll for Wolfram, please.
3.
No events for Wolfram's family.
Nice.
D6.
Ethan? Mhm.
6.
2 events.
Like last
Oh.
year.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see here.
I suddenly realized I thought that the dragons were the 1s, but they're the 6s. So I rolled an awful lot of 6s that I didn't count.
Oops.
Hey, things have been well so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, go ahead and give me roll 1 there
Roll 1 what?
for your kin event, D20.
Oh, a D20.
Yeah. Since you rolled, 2 events.
Okay. 10.
A 10, okay. Okay, so, ooh, okay, so your mother needs protection.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
Huh.
she comes right in. My wife just died.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aha.
So you're going to select to check love of family, honor, or loyalty lord. You're going to select 2 of those, check those, and get a -1 to the one you don't select.
So, love of family, fealty lord, and honor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Damn it! I just got my fealty lord to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Tough choices. I'm gonna take the hit to love of family.
Okay. So you send her off to, Salisbury Castle to be under Ellen's protection.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't see how that's such a... Well, yeah, it's kind of a tumultuous situation, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't see how that's such a bad thing.
All right, and D20 roll number 2, please.
Alright. 13.
Great. Okay, sure. So this was in-laws, so it's appropriate. So
man.
basically, this is what Wolfram had. Duthig's, some of her extended family sort of shows up on your doorstep asking for shelter. So if you refuse, it's a -1 to your love of family. You can arrange the widow's marriage, which gives you a check to spiritual and proud,
Okay.
or a check to prudent and selfish. Or you can shelter her yourself and get a check to generous and love of family.
I'll shelter her myself.
Okay, so
Oh,
it's
that's
going to
gonna
reduce your
hurt Mom
annual
to be
income.
mad.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. You're going to reduce your annual income by half a libra.
Okay.
And
Check. Love of family. And what else?
Family.
Generous?
let's
What's
see,
it?
and generous. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, reduced my income by half. But my wife just died, so my income goes up by 1?
Your income's going to go up by 2, actually.
Oh, okay. So then, up by 2, but then down by a half.
By a half, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Concord, D6 roll, please.
Oh, 4.
No events.
Ah, okay.
Okay, Cormac,
A 6.
1 event. D20 roll.
A 3.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so someone in your family. Okay, yeah, your mother got remarried, and she married a knight.
Daddy?
And yeah, he's an old knight. So add one old knight to your roster there.
Alright. Way to go, Mom.
And Kinrain, D6 roll. Yeah.
A 6.
2 events.
Alright.
Go ahead.
15.
Okay, a distant cousin has been inspired by your exploits.
Oh.
Roll against orate, compose, sing, and play.
Oh, compose, definitely. Which I make.
Okay, you're going to do all 4 actually.
Oh, okay, so compose, I make. What were the rest?
Orate,
Orate. Oh, that's my 2. I make.
sing,
That one I surprisingly make.
and play.
I fail.
Okay, so you're going to check orate, compose, and sing, and you're going to add 3 lineage men. So cousins, plural.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Good. You said 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, and your second roll.
It was an 18.
An 18. Okay. Do you have any old knights?
I do not.
Okay. Okay, so this is actually one of your in-laws through your wife's family, and he has remarried.
Will that be Sir Watson, perhaps?
Yes, Sir Watson. He has remarried, and so he has brought in. Let's see, 4 more knights to your tally.
Young knights, old knights?
Young knights.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can never have too many knights.
No. All right then. So training and practice. As usual, you can increase a trait by 1 to a maximum of 19, a passion by 1 to a maximum of 20, or a skill that's over 15 by 1 to a maximum of 20, or 1d6 plus 1 skill points divided up among skills under 15 to a maximum of 15.
What is the age in which there's certain statistics you can't increase, and what are those?
Once you hit 35, you can no longer increase any statistic.
Any statistic?
Yeah, only traits, passions, and skills.
Might as well work the statistics.
But if you have a glory award.
Yeah, glory points gained from glory don't count.
Good to know.
I was gonna have them take a look at that big hill in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Excavate.
Definitely do that. Absolutely.
Try the sword in there, see if anything crunchy.
Ow! Oh, whoa!
Noise all. Sorry.
All right. Okay, everyone ready for glory?
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
that's such a subdued.
Alright, so totals are kind of all over the map because some of you completed certain tasks and some of you completed certain quests and so forth and so forth and so on. So Concord, you get 65 plus your annual.
Okay.
Wolfram gets 105 plus annual. of
Over
course.
over 1,000 threshold.
Sweet.
Excellent. Tathan gets 135.
Wow, that's exactly equal to my annual.
Nice. And Cormac gets 165. Annual. And Kinrain gets 380
Woohoo, Kinrain!
Yeah.
plus annual.
Taxes and restriction may apply.
Yes. Off of board is prohibited.
Alright, hold on a minute.
And I'm like, math, math, math.
Alright.
Damn. What do you like, $1 million? 10 grand? What do you got?
74, 73.
Whoa.
That tapestry back up on the big board. To do.
So since your castle's being completed this year, you should have a digging / castle housewarming party.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Throw
If you
a
get a
little
feast, you get some glory.
We're flowing. Yeah, definitely.
You got any extra money? You want to throw a feast?
Yeah, love to.
Let's see here.
I'll bring the kids.
Yeah,
That'll be great.
bring the whole fam.
All right, so yeah, it's just a Libra.
Oh, terrific. Let's do it.
You know. Unless you want to go really extravagant, but just a regular feast is just a Libra.
No, there'll be nothing for the furnishings of time.
True.
All right. And I got a garrison man, so that was costing. Tapped out right now.
Oh yeah. How many guys did you get on your garrison?
Just 2. Just gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, someone who can direct and train your peasants. That makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, very good then. So, that was glory. Okay, so those of you who passed the 1,000-point threshold, you get a bonus point. Put it anywhere you want. And as for the rest of us, the year is 497. Welcome to a new year. All right, so yes, things are pretty grim.
Welcome to the new year.
Not going to sugarcoat it. The Supreme Collegium did meet at Silchester and was not able to reach a consensus.
Oh, useless.
On a new
Typical.
king. Well, for one thing, there are only 9 surviving legates out of the original 30-something, I think.
So it's time to elect some new members to the Collegium now?
Yeah.
But they just spent their time arguing about protocol and precedence, and
Of course they did.
sort of general, consensus is that this was pretty much the end of the Collegium as a functioning body.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
They gave up the ghost.
They did.
Wow.
So,
That's too bad.
yeah, almost everyone paid tribute last year, so you guys weren't alone in that.
Okay, good.
War continues to rage across the countryside. In Cornwall, King Idris of Brittany is hiring. Word is that King Cerdic is raising an army.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. War in Norgales, King Pelinor's kingdom.
Warren, really?
Well, that's
Yeah.
not surprising with the King gone.
Yeah.
All the
Power
time.
vacuum.
Yeah, there's this group called the Three Cadloos who are causing trouble there.
Irish?
Yes, apparently. On the other hand, everyone who paid tribute got what they paid for. Saxons have not attacked anyone who paid tribute.
Dang it, that doesn't fit my paradigm of Saxons. Oh well. I'm sure they'll betray us later.
Yeah, that first year we don't pay, they're totally gonna break you guys.
We're even 5 minutes late.
Cats. They'll just raid on the way home.
All right, so at any rate, Countess Ellen summons you all to court around midsummer.
Good.
And you find that she is entertaining 2 guests.
Oh.
2 guests.
2 guests.
How many are played by Des?
Just the one.
All of them.
Prince Kenrick of Wessex. And Prince Esquine of Essex.
Wait a minute, I missed that.
Oh, there are those guys.
Oh, them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Highnesses.
Oh,
Those guys.
they're princes.
We invited them. Don't we?
Yes, you're there, yes.
I forgot to mention something.
What's that now?
To ask. So, it has to do with the winter phase, though.
Sure.
My starling sister and Pod last time developed a certain romance in my castle.
Yes, indeed. So, childbirth roll would be over there.
Oh.
Again, wow, it just loves to go under that baseboard.
It does.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
A 6.
A 6, that's no conception.
Okay, thank God.
It's not out yet.
No, not yet. Although he does really love her.
Oh.
Just little pocket dramas playing out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. So these two Saxon princes are there simultaneously. And they're both asking for tribute.
Now, how are they I'm curious how they're sort of dealing with each other, because if they're both asking for tribute, you know.
They're cross purposes?
Or, I mean, are they totally
both Saxons.
neutral? What are they?
In what way? Like, what do you mean?
I suppose, are they at all ambitious for the other's holdings? Do they owe fealty to the same person?
I like it.
You know, like, is one necessarily annoyed that the other one is also asking for tribute? Just curious, because one considers himself like
That
the true
sounds
High
like an
King of
intrigue
Britain.
roll.
I think
Yes, it does. Yes, it
I was
does.
just about to say intrigue is in order for that.
Alright. I'm gonna passion this with my love for my countess,
Okay.
which I make.
Okay.
And, oh, no, I still fail.
Okay. Yeah. No, there.
I'm just still seething with hatred. So I'm not as observant.
hatred to find any information out.
What about my troop? Do they know anything?
You can make an intrigue roll. Yeah,
Alright.
absolutely.
I make that one.
You made it. Okay. You've heard rumors that the Saxons, the different Saxon kingdoms, are not all getting along. Yeah, there's a bit of they're not a
could be.
united front.
See? See? Maybe there's an opportunity there.
I'm just curious if we, you know,
Yeah, we
just pay one.
Yeah.
Play one.
against the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be done?
So what does Kenrick have to say on behalf of Wessex?
I want my tribute.
It's pretty
There
straightforward.
you go.
Previous
I-
guy from last year.
And
So
argue with that?
basically the same thing from last year. We're
Mhm.
familiar with these terms.
Same terms. Okay.
Same terms.
Okay.
It's all about the terms.
Looking forward to it. When you pay me, like you did last year.
Wait a minute. Who did you pay last? You paid Essex actually. You didn't pay Wessex.
Oh, I thought they both asked for tribute.
No, they
No.
didn't. It was just
Oh,
it was
okay,
just
well,
S
I'm
line.
asking for tribute this year.
Yes.
It's just like the Essex deal, and so I look forward to your payment.
There we go. Excellent.
What's
You were the one
amount?
who invited
What's
us
the
to his newly conquered castle.
That's right.
Please?
Wessex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just keeping it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How long till those walls are up?
Yeah, seriously, are those like freshly built or?
They'll be completed by winter.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So we have another year of this.
Mm-hmm.
What do they want? They want a lot, God, don't they?
Well, it'll be like 200 heads of cattle.
Yeah.
Essentially, you paid tribute, which is why, in addition to the bad winter, that compounded your losses further.
That's
So
right.
if you hadn't paid tribute, you would have just been down 3 Libra.
But as it's
You
still,
paid tribute, so that knocked you down to 5.
Yeah.
If you pay double tribute, it's going to knock you down to 7.
One
But
more
it's not
year
really
to
for
that
knights
wall.
to decide. It's for the countess to decide if she wants to pay tribute or
That's
not.
true.
Of course.
Or messengers, I should say.
Yeah. I
Messengers.
would caution my lady to getting too entangled with the Saxons. But those to whom we paid tribute last year did hold their word. They did protect
true.
us and protected us well.
Well,
for which I'm sure our
I don't know about protecting us. I think they just didn't raid us, right?
that, yes.
Well, we made sure that other kingdoms did not attack you as well.
Sure.
Says Esquire.
Says the guy that comes with one more guy asking for money.
I'm
So
if
if
it's
we
two
paid you, are
different.
you gonna keep your friend from raiding us?
Right.
Well, the thing is, I don't
Otherwise.
really know.
Ultimately, that is his concern.
Oh.
And ultimately,
No, I
that's
think
the
it's-
king's concern. The High King's concern.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to say a
Ooh,
third
you're
of it.
styling Cerdic the High King?
He's
Damn.
my father.
That's
Yes.
That's bold.
Wow. Some, politics going on in the background here.
Mm-hmm.
We have one Saxon kingdom to whom we've already paid tribute. He did protect us. Do we really want to pay another one?
No.
Especially since it seems like they may not be buddies. I mean, do you believe this guy's father is the High King?
All.
There can only be one Svartvalda. And it should be my king.
We look at each other like, and then just start laughing.
That's even creepier.
Sort of playfully punching each other on
Yeah,
the shoulder.
yeah.
Yes. But seriously.
No, not tribute.
But there.
Why don't you guys just split it?
You are hardly in the position to bargain.
Yeah, no, they're not. They really aren't. You start laughing again.
It's good to laugh
It
again.
is.
Well then, Countess.
Yes.
I will return in a month for your answer.
Yes.
And Esquire.
And I as well. Bow.
Okay.
I feel like one of them ought to be offering us a better deal if both are going to be.
You're not here to bargain.
No, we're not here to bargain.
We are. What's the Countess doing?
Sweating.
Can Sir
She's
Blaine,
sweating,
can
yes.
Sir Blaine's arrive? I mean, he's there,
Oh
right?
God.
Yes, actually, he is there.
So during
he
this
is on
time,
scene.
he's talking with her and telling, they're
Behind his
consulting.
curtains.
He's whispering in her ear.
I'm sure he's
Okay.
offering the wealth of Salisbury to help in this matter. Or saying that Salisbury or Silchester would be equipped to protect them as well.
So, so what Blaine has to say is somewhat surprising to the Countess. She says, Sir Blaine tells me that Duke Ulfius has agreed to an allegiance with King Ael of Sussex.
A third bag of the Saxons?
This is anarchy.
All the fucking Saxons.
God, there's so many of them.
Well,
Didn't we wipe them out in the two, giant wars we fought against?
no.
More just keep
More,
arriving.
yeah, well.
You guys multiply.
Not playing by the
Keep
same
feeding him
rules.
after midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all changelings and we
Just-
age faster than.
Spring forth, fully formed from your father's head. Is that what you're?
We're homunculi, yes.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah.
Hmm.
So the Countess says, well, if we were to ally with Silchester, that would bring the additional protection of an alliance with a Saxon kingdom,
Yeah.
With
which
my
would
lady.
fight
Yep.
for us.
It's a very wise.
Although I would
Yep.
not.
Very wise, my lady.
I would caution my lady
Yes.
that Silchester would not be above using Salisbury as its buffer zone. Because we are in between now all of these Saxon kingdoms, including their allies.
What do you have to say to that, Sir Blaine?
It is for my lady to decide. She is wise, and I know that she will do what's best for both counties.
Hopefully not forgetting what is best for her own homeland and county.
Of course. So she says, we need to buy more time. I shall pay both tributes this year.
Ouch.
Wow.
All we do is my lady bids.
Give me a tight ear.
Yeah. Cancel the 3 ring circus.
Well, it's all about a feast in my castle.
That's too late. I already bought it.
Already paid for
You've already put it in order.
Yeah.
It's non-refundable.
Take it out on the peasants this year.
Oh,
Dang it.
All right. So, any other business before departing Sarah, then?
And to cut back on my expenses, so no shopping
Yeah,
spree
so
this
no.
year.
No trip to London.
No.
No one wants to take a tug at the sword.
Oh, hell. What are we gonna hoodwink
Are we
every guy into
gonna
coming?
take the king to London
Yeah, we were
to
gonna-
have a tug at that sword?
I thought that had come
That
up.
was
in
the
there.
whole thing, was
That
trying
was
to
the
get
the
him.
thing.
We did just
So-
pay him tribute, so I suppose.
He'd be in a good humor.
All right, so you can hang around until the princes come back to collect their tribute, and at that point, talk to Kinrick and see what Kerdick has to say about that.
Yeah.
You have a terrible poker face. So.
I find it all very amusing. That's all.
All right, so yeah, you do garrison duty at Sarum for a month, and then Esquine and Kinrick return. Ellen gives them the news. They're both unctuously pleased with themselves, and yeah, you have a chance
For
to
them.
chance to catch Kinrick's ear if you wish.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So,
what do you have to say?
Well, we talked to his father last year
we did.
about making a quick trip to London to have a go at this sword, in order to legitimize himself in Sarum and Logris.
Mm-hmm.
So what does he respond with?
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to
Kinrick,
me?
yeah.
Is your father the High King?
Oh yes, he is.
Then yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh okay. Alright, I was just checking.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, has he not mentioned this? We had this great discussion last year about the sword and the anvil.
Oh yes,
Right.
He did mention it. And he's not interested in attending such a, what did he say? A frivolous, traditional, what was it? Quaint?
Yeah, it was folksy.
Esquine, you were there. What was it? It was a.
Oh, I believe he called it a superstitious nonsense.
Yes. Are those the right words?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. He's not interested.
Okay.
That was a nice idea.
It was a nice idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
Did you think it was gonna work?
Could've.
I thought it would buy us at least
Could've.
It would bought us a year.
It did buy us a year.
Yeah.
Of course, now we're paying them tribute, so.
Oh yes, thanks again for that.
Yes, thank you very much indeed.
Don't mention
No, seriously, don't mention
Yeah,
it.
don't.
That's right.
Don't ever mention
No.
it again.
Don't.
Well, I will say, Kanan is more prudent than reckless these days.
Mm-hmm.
As much as he hates the Saxons. As much as you like to spit on them. It would not be prudent.
All right.
All right. Well, the Saxons leave with their response, I guess.
They do indeed, and measures are undertaken immediately to gather the tribute. You guys are going to skip London, so we'll just flash forward to Wolfram's feast.
All right, to the feast. It's a
Excellent.
very simple feast.
Simple yet delicious.
Roasted chicken and potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and pie
Some eel.
And
Cheap
pie.
beer.
and cheap beer.
Hey, Wolfram
you
always
can
has the
afford right
best
now?
cheap
Hey,
beer.
Bartles and James.
Yeah.
James.
As long as it doesn't kill you, it's
Plentiful.
good.
It's getting the job done. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as the blandness only lasts for a few hours.
That's right.
Alrighty, so yeah, you want to dig up this mound.
I'm digging up the mound.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
It's a mound digging party.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
So you-
gonna
grab
get
a shovel and a beer.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you guys will lose
Let's
honor.
do that for real.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. You guys will lose honor if you engage in manual labor, but
Yeah, you have to
Really?
have your peasants.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, we have to have Wolfram's peasants do it.
yes.
Right.
So you summon your peasants.
Yes.
And you all just kind of sit back under a big umbrella with lemonade.
Oh,
And
It's good to own land.
That's what it is to be a knight.
All right.
You wouldn't do such tasks.
Fine.
But you're having fun watching them.
yes, no, you're all just standing around watching as they dig.
So where are they putting this dirt?
Not right next to the. Right over there.
Right over there.
Just making another mound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the future.
They're just moving the mound from here to there.
All
There's
right.
a giant rainbow outside.
Really? Where? What?
Just out this window, but I think it goes like all the way to
Cool. Full rainbow, huh? Nice.
Now, is it a double rainbow?
Maybe. It's just neat to see
It's a
it.
rainbow. It's a single rainbow. No need to get up.
Just
No,
a single
no songs to be
rainbow.
written.
It's
No.
Giant arcing single rainbow.
huge. Yeah.
Are you doing
It's freaking huge.
It's like Mario Kart, like something like Rainbow
Okay,
Road,
now I'm
straight
serious.
up.
It's really pretty.
That's
I
my
think
favorite
it's
level.
worth getting it.
You had me at Rainbow Road level.
The road level.
All
All
right. In the
right.
front, too?
And I mean, how long is this going to go on?
Forever.
Right.
Because,
Gotta
you
make a
know,
move.
we need a king. And, yeah. I don't see us getting one by paying Saxons.
No.
Kinrain.
King?
Yeah.
Kinrain.
Kinrain's got
I
to unite the other
would-
knights.
I would third Kinraid.
First step is,
I'm but a castellan.
But my liege,
I don't know.
your modesty is only outweighed by your...
Just funny, I'm actually very prideful. Very proud.
How much glory did Uther have? Like 8,000, something like that?
Yeah, I'm going with Kinrain.
Yeah.
Still
You're almost as glorious.
That's right.
yeah,
Oh,
seriously,
wow.
he got most of his glory from his daddy.
So you earned yours.
So perfect.
Yeah.
You paid the iron price.
Yeah.
How do you go about kinging?
Yeah, how
Can
do
we
we
take
do
you to
this?
London and...
Oh, let's take Kinrain to London and see if he can
Yeah.
pull the sword from the
Yay! Yay!
We drunkenly decide.
I wonder what terrible loss of honor and
Oh, it'll be fun. Come on now.
pride I'll lose when I don't pull it.
That's alright.
Well, lie.
Lark
Unless
anyway.
you do.
Yeah, unless you pull it.
You could too, Concord.
Hey.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Not so glorious here.
It could be anyone.
It
It
could be
could be.
anyone.
Could.
It is for the true king.
We should try.
Kinrain. Yeah.
We got a good buzz going in the dining fly next to the excavation site.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I came out here going to
Drunken
London getting
plans.
some
There you
rubs.
are. There you are.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna be able to eat this whole thing.
No. I'll make a really small piece.
I just
for
need like a
Jack.
square.
that's
And then you want a
There you
smaller
go.
piece?
Yeah, just a
teensy piece.
just a postage stamp.
Just something to wet your beak with.
That's it.
Alright,
Oh, widget size.
what else?
Thank you.
Tiny
How
square.
many more pieces?
It looks lovely.
One for you and me.
It does.
Got a postage stamp for Jen.
Yeah, postage stamp.
Oh my god.
Does anyone need cutlery?
Oh yeah, spoons.
It's nothing.
Spoons.
Just I've got a lot of
I
sugar.
love you, pie.
These are pretty cool spoons.
Ooh, thank you.
This would be a true soup spoon.
You will need this.
I will need that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Dang.
Ooh. Oh man.
Should we get out the candles? Just in
Oh
case?
gosh, I hope I lose power tonight.
That would be awesome. Did you guys lose power?
Oh yeah. Well, no, not here, but.
Oh.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, really?
Oh well, yeah, for like 5 minutes, I guess.
I did it work the other day.
We did. Just,
I was in the dungeon, so it's already really
Oh,
dark.
nice. Yeah.
There was like me and one other guy there.
Oh,
And it's
God.
like it's where we keep like all of the big U-boats where we like move our it's like the big on wheels like 2 handlebars, so it looks like a big
Thank
U
you.
that we use to move all of our big shipments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you can fit just like pallets and pallets of
Right.
things on these.
Right.
And so it's like way down in the like very, very bottom back. So it's already dark. It's like crowded with all these like big U-boats and things and like our
God.
floor cleaners, and so the power goes out, so the lights go out. And he and I are just stuck down there because you can't really move because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to keep your cell phone on you, so like neither of us had a light.
Oh my God.
God. Wow.
It was only a couple of minutes, but it was still like,
Not
guys.
Yeah.
Wow, this is damn good, Desiree.
Yeah.
I know.
It's really vegan? I mean,
Yeah.
This is amazing.
No, it is vegan.
Wow.
Dairy and egg free.
But how?
Magic.
Science.
Science.
Oh hell yeah, science.
Okay. So yes, the digging party.
Yeah, and did you hear us?
And hooray for London. Apparently.
Yeah, we got a big snooterful, and we're gonna send Kinrain. We're all gonna go.
Oh,
Right.
God.
Watch Kinrain try and pull the sword.
May
from
I
the-
ask, just beforehand, how much glory and honor I'm gonna lose for failing to pull it out of the stone?
And 500.
Everybody's trying.
Like 500?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, God.
You guys are spare anyway. Come on.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, as for the dig itself,
This is amazing.
I know.
Oh, wow.
It's coffee,
Really
chocolate,
good.
and pie.
I know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Quit sounding so surprised.
ah,
Because I didn't taste
Everything you make is amazing and
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, thank you, but
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I'm always like, wow, it's turned out really good.
so.
Like, you should be blogging about this.
Seriously.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
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 So, the dig goes on. And as the sun begins to set,
Oh. Sending bulldozer after a China cup.
there's some excitement
Mm-hmm.
as 2 skeletons have been turned up.
Mm.
Most remarkably, they each look like they would have been about 8 or 9 feet tall.
Wow. Right.
Oh.
And they have, gold crowns, gold necklaces, bracelets.
Oh my God.
hmm
Whoa.
8 to 9 feet tall,
hmm
plus gold crowns and necklaces.
hmm
Thinking about looting those bodies?
I was gonna say if times get tough, you may have to.
I think times are tough, is what I'm saying.
Yep, there's about 5 libra worth of recoverable valuables.
Okay, those are recovered. What, does anybody have any kind of folklore about any of this?
Or a
What
druid
on
right
earth?
nearby?
What on? Who are these giants?
Oi, druid.
Yes, what do you want?
Give me a sullen druid.
Dress.
Gotta pay him tribute if he's gonna tell us anything.
Nothing's as good as it was. Not as good as it used to be.
Yep.
Never will be.
He's right.
Anyway, you can all make
He's right, you know.
Fairy lore.
you can all make
folklore.
folklore rolls.
Folklore's for bad.
So they run into a druid?
Who knows?
No, just talking amongst yourselves.
No. You don't just have a druid for your castle yet?
I know, I'm really falling
Doesn't
behind.
everybody?
Skulking around.
Wolfram's Christian anyway, right?
Oh, hell.
Is he?
Yeah.
No!
I am.
Did you fumble too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
So you guys fell
She
into
bumbles
the
over
pit
here.
talking about it.
Nice.
Broke one of the bones.
So it's Octa and Yosa, right?
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, it's clearly recent skeletons.
In a recent mound.
In a recent mound,
I'll
exactly.
take some more lemonade.
Well, obviously the Saxons came and buried them here after they died.
Yes. Tricksters.
Change things.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Anyone
Some of
actually
that-
make it?
No.
Nobody made it.
Did.
Okay, well then that makes
We
sense.
don't know.
Yeah, no idea whatsoever.
Alright, well, I can still take the relics and put them somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can look at them later. Perhaps someone can
So
look
they
at
just
them
found
later.
like 2 skelebones and that was it?
Tall, skillbones.
Tall.
Tall.
8 to 9 feet tall.
Wow.
Let's put the bones.
The femur
Giants.
bones.
Mm-hmm.
And they're wearing gold crowns and gold necklaces. Oh, wait, that's all we know.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're probably wrong about that.
Interesting.
Were they laying
They weren't even
like,
wearing-
side by side, or
It's not
sort
even
of-
gold.
Okay.
It's like very
perhaps the
tarnished
king and
bronze.
queen.
We
perhaps.
sober up and
Yeah, like, oh.
sticks.
Like, oh gosh, guys. Sticks
This
and
is
leaves
embarrassing.
again.
Leaves again.
How embarrassing.
Is one crown sort of bigger than the other? Are they the same? Just
They're
out
the
of
same.
curiosity.
They look the same.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's odd.
Hey, we wanted to crown Kinrae,
Right, we
Here's
made
a-
Here's our
we made it.
crown.
and here's a crown.
Oh my God.
A giant
You like it?
crown?
Here's 2 crowns.
I like it.
You're a big guy.
I'm
I like
pagan. I don't feel good about that.
You don't feel good about that?
Mm-mm.
Well,
Too bad.
we voted.
Here's your
The
crown.
king is loyal to his people.
4 to 1 against.
Yeah.
Here, put this cursed crown on already.
Take it
Sure.
and leg it.
I'll put it.
As a pagan and having just ventured to the realms of the Fae, I don't have a good feeling about that. I think it's disrespectful.
All right, that's fine.
I'd be totally freaked out. I'm not taking any mound crown.
Besides, Wolfram, this is a treasure of your land.
That is.
It has been a hard year for us all.
Pawn it.
Pawn it? No. I'm just gonna put it in a room.
Yeah.
Lock it up. No.
In the treasure room.
Yeah, exactly. Next to my signed John Lennon guitar.
It wouldn't fit my it wouldn't fit my head anymore.
Next to that axe that the Dio sign.
There you go.
When-
Now we're talking. That's exactly
An
what
actual axe, not
yeah,
a, not a guitar.
right.
Yeah, but
An
an
axe.
axe.
Yeah, it's an actual Fender axe.
Tell the peasants to fill it in.
Yep.
Alright, peasants, move the dirt back.
Yeah. We keep digging.
As the rest of you
Maybe that's
walk
what-
off laughing back to Wolfram's castle for the feast.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
Maybe we can get someone to look at it later.
Yeah.
Someone with book
Like a
learning.
druid.
Could be a druid somewhere.
I have a druid at my or not my castle, but my house.
You do. You got a house
Wait,
druid?
oh.
Of course I got a household
Sponsored
druid.
How kingly of you.
Well, let's give him to
You
look at
see?
it.
You see what we're saying?
It comes with the banner at sea. I get a druid. Well, it could have been a
or a
priest.
Yeah.
I went with awesome druid.
You get
All right,
hot
well,
and
we're
cold
gonna
running
talk to
holy
him.
man.
Oh, yeah.
But first, feast.
Feast.
Oh,
Feast.
yeah.
Feast.
More mead.
More ale.
More digging.
Just start digging.
There's got to be more.
Yeah, exactly.
Something for all of us.
Yes, yes, yes.
Didn't you have something weird about your house too?
You do.
I have an
have
ancient
something
tree.
Ancient tree,
But we're
yeah.
not digging that up.
Cut it down!
Or count the rings.
Make a bow from the heart's wood.
I don't know. I've been trying to think of what could be done. Oh. The last bow I held turned to leaves in my
It was in your heart. Was the
Yes, it was.
It was in your, yeah, the solution is in your heart.
Party at
There we have it.
We're
We're just gonna have a summer of instinct.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Just forget your troubles. This is like the 1970s for Salisbury.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die. Let's go.
Cue the disco music.
get drunk and dance.
I just want to dance.
Let's go visit Pace.
Yeah. Where's my buddy Peace?
Yeah, it's Pace. All right, so you're all reveling. You're all having a good
Yes, we
time,
are.
joking
Yeah.
around, making your plans.
Scheme.
When the doors
Yeah.
to your hall fly open,
Who is it now?
the smaller
Now what?
the smaller candles are extinguished.
Wow.
The hearth fire gutters a bit, and you see standing silhouetted in the doorway.
Oh God.
It's none other than Merlin.
Buzzkill.
Get him.
Get him! Hospitality.
I've got the suspicious Merlin.
No one has a hate though, right?
No.
You just have
No one hates
No.
Merlin.
Just hate planes.
Just
Where is he, by the way?
not far.
The other door opens on the far end.
Now the fight.
Another door opens. I don't even have a third door. All right. So.
Skeleton.
The crown is the skeleton wearing the crown.
Anyway, so yeah. So what do you all want to do? Merlin is in your hall, Wolfram.
Well, let's bring him in and feed him.
Okay. Be
Yeah.
hospitable.
Yes.
All
It's a
right.
feast after
I was
all.
hoping you'd jump.
Give him the good
All
one.
right.
I was
So.
hoping that they like seize him.
Rub him.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what Wolfram was gonna say.
Exactly.
Right. No. That's
State your cause.
we may have
Wizard.
need of his knowledge, actually.
Yeah, I got some things for you to look at down there.
Honestly,
Yeah.
since alliances are all fucked up all over the place.
Just keep him away from your kids.
He's a known kidnapper.
It's true.
Yes, it's true.
all
And
right.
you aided and abetted him.
Yes.
yes, we did.
Yes, we did that. We did
Just
that.
to
So now
remind
we're
us-
harboring him, guys.
Yeah.
So did Sir Blaines. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I know.
But he never harbored him at a feast.
No.
Well, he's kind of stormed in. It's not like
Have
I'm
a seat.
inviting him or anything. He
Look
just
at me,
showed up.
fire.
Cheer.
Yeah.
As I
You have to
said,
invite him in.
He probably wants some ale too.
You know he does.
You know he does.
He's gonna drink all your ale.
Oh, that's gonna be outrageous.
God damn it.
He does accept a goblet when
Oh.
It's
offered.
not empty.
Yeah.
Merlin gets
Oh,
it.
and I have an updated Merlin there. He's a little grayer,
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
a little more careworn. Yeah.
Damn him.
A little more Hunger Games.
A little more Hunger Games.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
lovable face.
Snowy hair.
Still like him. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right.
And
He's charismatic.
Yep. He is.
and he says, "Forgive me for spoiling your feast."
Oh.
Oh,
it's far from
mine.
For me, it is spoiled.
Too late, fucker.
Yeah, you spoiled it 3 years ago. But Saxons are on the move, and I need a band of stalwart knights to thwart them.
Oh, God.
How do we know we can trust you?
Why did we pay them then?
These are Saxons who are raiding in Somerset, and they are bringing slaves back to their kingdom.
Oh, that's distasteful.
That's just ugly.
Yep.
Slave.
That is
Furthermore, their leader is the infamous Knight of the Tusks. If we can slay him, we will do a great blow to the Saxon threat.
I like that idea.
I love killing
Down to kill
Saxons.
Saxons, but working for Merlin really just
Is he making up things again?
rubbing me the
Yeah,
wrong
let's
way.
say there's some Saxons nearby, and
Yeah.
yes, that should stick.
Can you,
Yeah.
can you answer a question for us before we accept?
Certainly.
Who killed King Uther?
Oh.
Da-da-da.
The Saxons, of course.
Yes, but.
Told ya.
How do you know?
It was the work of the evil witch Camille.
Told ya.
Can you check your code
I just
for
wanted to
babies?
hear it from a reputable source.
Where is Uther's son?
Yeah. Where's his son?
Uther's son, Maddox, he was killed.
What about
I'm sorry, the baby.
the one that you stole?
Yeah.
Let me help you
Yeah,
steal.
the one.
Oh, Uther's son.
That's a.
Where's Uther's son? That is a question that will be answered in due course.
Alright.
In fact, I am going to leave these isles for the time being.
What?
Shortly. There's very little for me to do here for the
Didn't know
time.
you were back.
I've been around.
Even so soon.
Good job keeping
King
an eye out.
Oberon says hi.
Very good.
Alright, yeah, so he kind of grins a little. And he says, if you are all still alive when I come back, I know that you will do your best to continue to serve Britain's cause. You are all good knights. And that is why I've sought you out.
Mm-hmm. That or gullible.
You
Yeah.
believe everything I say. I love you guys.
Thanks, chum.
What about that nonsense? The last time you asked us a favor.
Okay.
You suck.
It is regrettable that the king and queen were not more understanding of the needs of the kingdom or of my foresight. They did not trust that I was acting in the best interests of the land.
Right.
Where are you then?
Where are you going now?
I'm going to depart for the continent, meet with some colleagues, maybe travel further afield, the Library of Alexandria. It's on my bucket list.
Okay.
Perhaps visit the Maharishis far to the east. We'll see.
Okay.
Even further. Who knows?
Travel the world and elsewhere.
It's getting off what's the word? It's getting windy in here.
Yes. there's a hard wind to blow in.
Awfully
Yes.
windy.
So what do you say? Time is of the essence. They are moving cross country under cover of night as we speak.
Slavery is abominable.
And I will admit I've been wanting to
Serfdom,
fight
on the
some
other
Saxons.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs
you're
up.
good with that. You're okay with that.
But what if this is a trick? How do we know he's telling the truth?
It's a really good
We could go and see.
Yeah.
And
we
look.
could- And not if there's nobody
And
there.
look,
Nobody.
not do anything.
Yeah. There's nothing here.
Look at that.
There are Saxons, but I don't see any slaves.
No,
Let's,
alright.
let's go back to the feast,
We
guys.
could
Yeah.
leave some Knights Guard here or somewhere.
What's the force of the Saxons?
It is a large party, and I'm intending to pick up some more knights on the way.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
I am.
And how many do you have so far aside from our number?
You were the first I visited.
Okay.
That's convenient.
That's good.
Well, we're the first chumps, so we'll say yes automatically, so he can bake the pot.
Ah.
Well, those upstanding knights from Salisbury
Yeah.
have already said yes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in cahoots with the Saxons, then
Yes, I'm just luring us
if we
away.
all die,
Well,
our
it's-
county's pretty weakened.
Let's make sure not to die.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I know it's not always exactly.
I believe in two things. That is my love for my family and my hatred for the Saxons. Let's
Right.
go.
Right?
And I'm all out of love for the family. So.
Really, that was
It
not
sounded
around.
like I was like, where's this going?
Yeah.
I've come here
I've come
love
to
my
chew
family.
mutton and kill Saxons, and I'm all out of mutton. Alright.
well, I will go where Kinrain goes, as I
Oh, yeah.
have quite strong knowledge.
Me too, bro.
What are you gonna do?
I really want to fight the Saxons. This tribute paying nonsense.
it rankles.
Yes. It's been building up, and
It has rankled.
Yeah, those
nothing.
those 3 Libra last year and the 6 Libra this year.
it's
Let's bleed it out of some Saxons, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like
check it out of
that.
their eyes. All right, so everyone check your hate Saxons and trusting.
Yeah.
Oh, more trusting these days.
I'm going forward suspiciously though. I'm just going with him.
Trustingly suspicious.
So just check your hate Saxons then.
Yeah.
Make sure you are one of my vassalmen.
Yeah.
You can bring your vassals with you. Yeah.
Oh, that's
that'd
me.
be-
That's me.
Well,
It would take a while to summon them though.
it
So
would.
we'll take Wolfram's vassals then.
Well, do you have household knights? Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you can bring them. They're to hand. Okay.
Wait a minute now.
Uh-oh.
As long as we have Merlin in the house,
Yes.
and you do me honor by stopping by, would you mind having a look at these
Yes.
relics?
And giant skeletons.
Very nice.
Very
Yes.
good. Well played.
Not so fast, no.
He promises that afterwards he'll come back and take a look at them.
Fine. Very good.
While you're
That's a
still
Merlin
alive.
promise, though.
Yeah.
That's a Merlin.
That's the best I'm gonna get out of
Leaving
him.
the country.
Yeah.
right after
I want
that.
to tell the truth, so I'm gonna wait for him.
That's true.
Wait.
Wait forever.
I wait on your scholarship. I'm not gonna figure it out myself. So his scholarship is
All right.
renowned.
Fair
Last
enough.
time, maybe they did on you.
Okay, let's be off. To
Everyone's
arms.
grumbling.
To arms,
There is
gentlemen. To
grumbling.
arms.
I'm willing to go to one. All right.
We'll go to London after we kill the
Fine.
Saxons.
Oh, they wanted. Why'd you guys want to go to
Barb?
London
We
again?
want to pull on the
Because-
sword.
Oh.
We've got a
Kinrain's gonna
nominee.
tug on it?
Yeah.
We've got a nominee.
Kinrain's gonna give it a
Right.
tug.
Oh god.
All right, so
Hey, I'll give it a yank.
Well, we knew that.
that went without saying.
That is a given.
Oh,
Come on, guys. You gotta wait a little bit now. Like at least 6 months after my wife dies.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Do
when you
we?
start making tugs
I
and
say
drinks.
no.
I don't know. How was your
Too
love for
soon.
your wife?
Throw yourself into the grief
Too
and just go
soon.
nuts.
It's a 13.
Um,
Oh, and it's
that's
gone
about the
now.
same as my
Yeah,
third
Yeah.
11. So
Your third 11. All right, so yeah, Merlin leads you out cross country from Winterbourne, Stoke, Wolfram. This is your countryside, so you know exactly where he's going. He's
Right.
heading north towards Shrewton Manor, actually, the manor of Sir Watson,
my father-in-law.
Manor.
your father-in-law.
Is it
yeah.
a beat?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a beef
It is a beef
castle.
farm, exactly, and yeah. So Sir Watson.
He
is
gave
there.
a respectable dowry.
Beats.
Beats Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
All right, and so Merlin disappears inside the manor house. Is in there for like 10 minutes. Comes back out. Sir Watson is getting,
All right.
armed for battle, summoning his own household knights as well.
Cool.
And so yeah, you guys head out.
That's it? It's just Sir Watson and you guys?
Well, in his household, he's got like 4 household knights because he remember he remarried.
That's right.
So
Good for him.
good for him.
I'm gonna invite my stepdad. He's a knight.
That's right.
Is he on the way?
No. Well,
Is still
I don't,
on the
I
way?
don't think he is.
No. Near it is not.
Like,
But
it
he-
just gives me more time with the countess.
Oh my goodness. All right, so. All right. All right, and so then you ride. You continue riding northeasterly, coming up towards the Shoot Forest, not the Shroot Forest, and enter the woods by moonlight.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm. Sometime after midnight, the moon is out, and at this point, Merlin tells you all to, tread carefully and quietly. So you all kind of wend your way through the woods as quietly as you can.
Okay.
Your gear sort of creaking and clanking. In
We
spite of
can't send off a
yourself.
squire to Newton Tony, which is so close.
So very close. Merlin's quite insistent. Yeah.
Always with this guy.
This guy.
Well, look where we are. It's just right there.
So close. I can
Maybe my brother's in the
You can
woods.
smell Newt and Tony from here.
It is on the river.
Or maybe he can smell the Saxons.
Smells like sheep and honey.
Oh, wow.
Actually, honey glazed lamb. That's pretty good.
No, but it's not cooked sheep.
Oh, okay.
Raw sheep.
Raw.
Party sheep.
Filled.
Oh, and there's also cows too.
Oh, okay.
Cows, sheep, and bees.
Let's keep going.
So at a certain point, he signals for you all to dismount and leave the horses with your squires.
Yes.
Well, at least we know Saxons move on foot as well.
Okay, so you pick your way through the trees and you come up towards a stream, a tributary of the what is that? The Bourne River.
Okay.
And yeah, you don't need Merlin pointing with his staff to see what's going on. A small clandestine campsite has been erected by Saxons who have felled some trees, cleared out this part of the woods, and there are Saxon guards and workers loading looted plunder and slaves onto some rafts that they've made from the trees.
Fight.
Let's get down there.
Where are battleships?
So Merlin says.
Outrageous.
Merlin says, I will lead Sir Watson's men directly against the boats here. I want you all to remount and head up that trail you see over there and come around from the back.
Good plan.
Good plan.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, so
Let's.
Yes, let's do.
very good. So yeah, you follow this trail, which has obviously been recently used by ox carts. And
Bearing our countrymen.
Indeed. And eventually you come upon a little park of these carts. There's a dozen shackled slaves carrying heavy packs and some Saxon guards.
Let's kill him.
Let's kill them all. Impassionment!
Oh!
They burst out into song.
Strangely,
Yes.
harmonious.
Ooh, I crit my hate Saxons.
Nice.
Yes!
So it goes up by 1 automatically. You check it, and you're gonna get a plus 20 to your weapon or whatever you want to apply it to.
These are men of Salisbury.
These are men of Somerset, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
right.
loyal fealty Ellen doesn't really make it.
Not really.
Okay, so honor it is.
Kinrain. Which I get.
Success.
Let's do this, bro.
All right.
All right.
And they're like, Lance Pound!
All right. Okay, so everyone made your passion rolls?
Yeah. Yep.
Very good. Okay, so go ahead and make your rolls.
Charging.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sweet. So they're on foot. +5 to our spears.
24.
Yeah, make that 29. Yeah, so it's a +5 on top of your passion bonus.
Awesome.
Because they're on foot.
29.
Perfect.
30.
Yeah.
30.
I can't even math this.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so what do you
Well, first of all, you get a +20 because you crit
Yeah,
it.
plus
Right.
20,
So it's a +25 total.
Yeah, 25 to that.
To 17.
Okay.
25 to
that's
17 is 42.
So you get +20.
So it's an auto crit,
22
basically.
auto crit, yeah.
Wow.
So double damage.
Hold on, you damage rollers.
Okay.
I just have to roll because if I get a crit, it's gonna negate your crit.
Aw.
So on the off chance that I get a crit. No crit for Kinrain. No crit for Tathan. All right, Wolfram, how did you do?
I got a crit.
You got a crit. No, one away from a crit.
Oh, Concord? Woo.
Concord, crit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No crit there, and
Just regular success.
Cormac,
Regular success.
regular success. So what did you roll?
14.
14. I got a 6, so you beat me.
Nice.
All right. So everyone succeeded. Everyone who critted rolls double horse damage. Everyone who got a regular success rolls
Double
regular
horse
horse damage. Go nuts.
Awesome. 47.
Makes me go nuts.
Nice.
Okay.
18.
Jesus.
Alright. So Tathan, you shatter your lance inside a Saxon.
Yep.
52.
What a way to go.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, 52. Kinrain, you just simply stick your spear like down the clavicle and like kind of out the ass of one Saxon as you ride past, and just keep going.
Nice.
Like a
And
kebab.
pull it right back out.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my spear sharp.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
I got a 30.
A 30. Okay. That
Just kill him.
is going to be not enough to kill them, but it's enough to knock them. Well, maybe not knock them down. Good lord, they're big. No, it didn't knock him down, but it is a major wound. So I have to roll. No, he's a tough guy. Okay.
All right.
So Wolfram, you hit your guy, but you don't knock him down or kill him. Tathan, you killed. Kinrain, you killed your guy. Okay, how'd Concord do?
28.
28. Okay. 28. All right, you knock your guy down and knock him out.
Okay.
So he's down. And Cormac?
Out of action.
18.
Good.
18. Okay. Let's see. 12. Stays on his feet. No, I'm sorry. You knock him down. And he's unconscious. All right. So Wolfram,
Yes.
you're still fighting,
Still fighting.
one of them.
Okay.
As for the rest of you, you can make awareness rolls.
Oh God.
Oh.
Make mine.
Fumble.
Fumble.
Wow. Well done. And
made it.
Made it?
Fumble bros.
All right. So Concord and Kinrain, you both discern that you're in a kind of wide enough space that you can spur your horses out and then come back around for a charge.
Oh hell yeah.
It'll delay you for one round. You'll be out of the fight for one round, but you can come back in on round 3 with a
Yeah,
charge.
let's do it.
They can take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Our hardy order of
Yeah.
the empty goblet.
Is this where I tell my squire to give me another spear?
Yes, make a squire roll.
Ah.
Come on, Godfrey. Crits.
Nice.
Says you get me a horse.
I found a pony too, sir. All right. So no, but more Saxons are pouring in here.
All right.
Oh God.
So-
As they tend
No
to.
time to charge, just wading in.
Indeed. All right. So let me just make some notes here. Okay. So Wolfram, you've got another Saxon coming at you, and then let's see, Concord and Kinrain are out. So then Tathan and Cormac, you're both going to be fighting 2 Saxons as well.
All right.
Okay, so your passions still apply.
Okay.
Your mounted bonus still applies. So you're basically everyone except for Concord is adding 15 to your skill. So how do you want to then split the skill once you've modified it, if at all? You're just gonna allow the second guy to get a free shot at you.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and make your regular roll there.
Adding an extra 26.
That's a crit. So double your normal damage.
Cool.
Okay.
Yay.
Ooh.
And the second guy missed.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus. 50.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, you put your spear right through his face.
Finally.
Yeah.
Right.
One guy.
All right, Tathan, do you want to split your skill or?
Yeah, why not? So 17, 18.
Sounds good.
All right. So 17.
I missed on that one.
I got a success with a 4.
Great.
And then 18.
I missed on that one as well.
I succeeded.
Okay. Roll damage against both.
All right. 17. 5, 10, 12, 14 on one.
Ouch.
10, 24 on the other one.
24 is better. Okay, so major wound on the second one, and he's knocked out.
Great.
Okay, great. And so, Cormac, do you want to split your skill?
You'd be splitting the 30?
Yeah.
I'll split it.
15-15? Okay, go for it.
Got a 10. And so it's split, then does it add to the...
Doesn't add anything.
Doesn't
to
add,
it.
okay. Got 10 on the one and 5 on the other.
Okay, I missed on the first and got a 1 on the second, so you beat me on that one. So
Nice.
roll your regular damage twice.
That's much better than last time. 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 23.
Nice.
Wow.
Just
Okay, they both keep their feet, and they both stay conscious.
Oh.
Yeah. Even though they both took major wounds.
Big beefy men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
there's more where
so
that came from.
Yeah, okay then.
third round. So now Concord and Kinrain can charge in. Meanwhile, some archers are coming in and taking up position. So, let's
Can we charge
see.
any of the archers?
You can charge the archers if you wish.
I'm gonna go for some archers then.
All right, there's 5 of them.
Any two that are standing spears length away from each other.
Basically they're in a clump. So if you charge them, there's a good chance they're just going to scatter.
Okay, I'm just gonna charge
Stomp
them
a
and
couple.
attempt to
That's it.
stomp some.
Let the horse
And
do it.
Concord, you're just going to charge into the melee, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do Kinrain first. Go ahead and make your
Kinrain has us covered.
straight. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's a 29.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead.
Yay, horse damage.
Double horse damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
double.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good thing.
14. I didn't do very well so far. That's 18. 25.
Yes, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's 30.
That is what you're writing now, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
8. 54?
Yeah.
All right.
That's respectable.
So basically, you come away with a Saxon head on the end of your lance. Just popped it right off.
Nice.
Popped your head off.
A token for my sons at home.
Yes,
Oh,
and the
like
other
kickball
4 are
with it.
just scattering. They were just knocking their arrows. They're like shit. So-
Oh, good.
all right, and so Concord, you can target. There's 4 Saxons. Cormac's fighting 2, so you could target the second one of those
Wolfram?
if you want.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
horse
Oh.
fighting.
Two as well.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, Cormac's the
I
only one who
confused
still
Concord
had 2.
and Concord in my head for
He
a
still
second.
has 2. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go for the second
Go
one.
for one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 7, and that's add 20 to
Plus
that.
20
Yep.
something odd. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a crit.
Yeah.
And I missed outright. So go ahead and roll double horse damage.
All the dice.
Yeah. Oh, great, no ones.
That is the best feeling ever.
Yes.
Although they are easy to count.
That's
True.
right.
They make math super easy.
Damn all these 6s.
Yeah.
27 times 2, so that's
40 or 52 or 54. Sorry.
54, yes.
Okay, so yeah, you
I
you,
also get ahead, right?
so you spear one right through the heart. Yeah, and he kind of looks at you with a slight trace of betrayal on his face. How dare you?
Oh.
I was doing so well.
I was
here.
doing so well, exactly.
Yeah.
Knock me down in my moment of glory.
I thought it was more like
Cormac
I think
turns
I'd be
like,
killed
"Oh,
by
good."
Yeah.
That too, yeah. He can't quite believe that he's been killed by a dirty knight. Okay, so Wolfram.
Yes, what?
Couldn't get.
More fighting?
Yes,
25?
that's a crit.
Okay.
Alright.
Double your regular.
Do. 5, 15 is 15. $44?
44. All right. Yeah, even with his shield bonus, that's enough to kill him outright. He
Yay!
went from full hit points to 0 in one shot.
Yeah.
All right, so another Saxon falls beneath your cruel spears. All right, Tathan, you're up.
21.
Nice. I missed entirely.
Okay.
You'd think we would have caught them with their pants down.
Yeah. Well, you all are inspired by your incredible hatred of Saxons, so.
We do all hate them so much.
21. 24.
They've got it coming to them so bad.
Yeah. 28 on 12 dice.
That's really cute.
That takes some doing.
That's 5 ones.
Wow.
That's cute. That's really
That's embarrassing.
adorable.
Were you using your jousting spear?
Oh.
Well, the funny thing is, he has an armor of 6, and he had 22 hit points left.
Awesome.
So you did just enough to kill him, even with that embarrassingly low. Basically, you stab at him and you just like rip his cheek open,
Yeah.
and part of his ear off, and he spins around and smacks into a tree, and that's actually what killed
That's
him.
what killed him.
Aww.
Don't you dare sing a song about this.
We might have to.
Only when we're drunk and at feasts.
Yes.
Okay, and Cormac.
A 26.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Double regular damage.
No. Critting with spear. Better check spear.
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Everyone, check your spear.
Beautiful.
Yes, that's right.
Some fine looting there.
37.
37.
Yay.
Excellent. That's enough to finish your guy off as well.
Alright.
Okay. So, meanwhile, Kinrain, you have chased these archers off. And, they ran off back down the trail towards that little camp area. As they scatter, you can see in the moonlight, riding up the trail on a war pony, is a massive Saxon wearing a helmet fashioned from a walrus skull. So that the tusks go down over his face.
That.
I want it!
Now if he's down the road from me though, can I charge him?
Absolutely. And he's going to charge you as well.
Okay.
Oh, this is epic.
Oh, wow.
This
Okay.
is it.
That's the song.
Get him.
None of us are. We're not really witnessing this, are we?
As you are all kind of wiping your spearheads off, you see off
This.
through the trees what's
Okay.
happening. So
See, this is king material.
I yeah. What did I say? What did I say?
There's a crown
I got a
of thorn
31.
for my king.
okay, I'm gonna try and impassion him. Made it. You got a 31.
I got a 31.
All right, so I'm gonna crit on an 18 or better, and I only rolled a 7, so double damage.
Okay. Please all the 6s. That's okay.
Okay.
I see a couple of dragons.
Yeah.
Dragons are
I'm glad we
good.
got the dragon thing settled.
Yes,
I know.
that's very important.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Very important.
32, 35, 36,
First roll.
And
36, and 40, 45, 40, 51, 54, 55, 57, 61.
all right.
Wow. Okay. So.
It's a scratch. No.
Yep. And
Yeah.
the tusk thing is knocked.
Yeah.
You damaged my helmet.
No, I want the helmet.
Right. I want the helmet.
Let's see. So let's see here. 61 minus his armor plus shield is 45. Oh yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, basically that's what he gets for trying to play like a knight.
On your adorable pony.
Exactly. You just snap that lance off right at the grip and leave most of it just sticking right through his sternum.
Take the helmet.
Once we're done looting at the end of our venture.
Okay.
my goodness.
Yeah, and we gotta free these poor people.
Right. So that's basically an eerie silence descends.
Yes.
And then you see Watson and his knights and Merlin coming up the trail from the other direction.
Oh, that's right. We had help.
Yeah.
They take
Thanks.
care of the
They showed up.
area.
Exactly.
This was very therapeutic.
Wasn't it though?
I feel so
better.
good right now.
Yeah.
So much better. All right, so yeah, Kinrain, you can take the Tusk helmet.
Oh,
if you
I'm
wish.
definitely. That's going on my mantle.
Ah, nice.
All over their faces, just kind of smiling.
That was nice. It was nice. It was good.
It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night.
guys.
We're by the river.
This is what it's all about.
Let's just stay here. Let's just spend the night.
All
This is a
right.
digging
You make
party.
s'mores, guys.
Oh, now it's a party. Merlin did not steer us wrong,
He didn't for once.
Oh, surprising.
so
Yeah.
that's
So he's like 2 for 3.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's true. 2 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Although for most of you guys, it's like 1 for 1. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always a price.
Alrighty. So yeah, basically you guys will want to camp here just for the remainder of the night. And just checking what you get. Oh yeah, there we go. 34. Okay.
And I'm thinking this might be cause to perhaps escort the Somersetters home
Probably.
and maybe ask for an allegiance from their lord in exchange for freeing their people from slavery.
Yes. I bet we'd get one, unless they were sold out.
Hey, it wouldn't hurt though. How many
Yeah.
of their knights might want to join to our side, seeing that we
Sorry, we're all out.
that we, helped free their own,
Yeah. So
Okay.
who are these people that were taken as slaves? Are they
It's the
just
Somerset,
peasants? or
They
were
were peasants
Oh,
taken
I
in
see.
raids. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's 12 libra worth of loot, which you guys can keep if you want, or return it along with the slaves.
Ooh.
I think the generous, honorable thing to do will be to, because honestly, think of it, they might be willing to give us some as thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it would be the more honorable than what saying like, oh sorry, your loot was gone when we got there.
The wallet was empty when I found it.
All right.
Let's.
Plus,
We
their
have to
peasants
do it.
will see.
Oh,
Are we going to
Can't be
return the
halfway
wealth of their
pregnant. Yeah.
homes, or are we
Yeah.
going to take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot. All right.
Let's be generous.
I have a high generous.
I have a 13 generous. So.
Yeah.
We just said you need to play up that
I
generous.
know
more
you're
often.
right.
Yeah.
Because I completely forgot that I had it. Yep.
All right, everyone, check your generous then.
My king is a generous king.
Don't call me that.
I'm a little
Stop
still-
calling me that. You're gonna get me assassinated.
What are you talking about, Highness?
Yeah, of course, my liege.
You're gonna bust
not
a Robert
funny,
Kennedy on my
guys.
ass.
Yep.
God.
Exactly. Oh.
This is why I didn't build a castle.
Yeah.
I didn't want to draw attention.
Keep it to myself.
All
In
right.
my heart.
On the
So-
leash of your heart.
Well, Question Beast is kind of there too, but
Mhm.
we're close.
All right. So yeah, you guys make camp overnight.
S'mores.
S'mores.
S'mores are had, absolutely.
You know, medieval Arthurian s'mores.
Yeah. The equivalent.
You know.
What? They're larger than normal s'mores.
Exactly. And
They're thistles.
They're made out of Arthurian lions. I don't know.
I can
Ugh.
imagine some sort of sweet biscuit toasted with like fresh forest fruits.
Honey or something.
Yeah, drizzled with honey.
Damn, that sounds good.
Doesn't it?
Some like ground truffles.
Yeah.
You put truffles on our.
Oh.
No, you're misusing a truffle there, sir.
I don't know.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Getting
truffle
dangerously
it.
close to Wolfgang Puck territory.
Hey.
The more we drink, the better it sounds.
Plus, I think truffle's more of a French thing.
That's true.
I don't care for the French.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
So, anyway, do you guys want? There's basically two ways to get to Somerset from where you are. There's the long way out through the Marlborough Downs, or there's the more direct way out through West Lavington, which is the territory of Sir Hywel, and thence onto Warminster, and then.
No,
Yeah,
Sir
Hywel
Hywel, you
likes-
just trounced his ass.
Yeah, Sir Hywel's kind of enamored of Sir
That's
Wolfram.
true. That's true.
And it's more direct, and these people are tired.
True.
It's true.
You gonna hit
Yeah.
the road that way?
That's still.
Okay. Okay, so you
This way we can spread the tale of Sir Kinraid a little faster.
See?
Yes.
Spread the good word about
Yeah.
Henry.
We all fought together, gentlemen. Sirs.
Only one of us slew the Sir Tusk.
That's right.
God, it's a sweet, sweet prize. I've never even seen a walrus. Just imagining what fantastical beast it must have come from.
Oh yeah. Definitely on the end of a long snake neck.
I mean, obviously.
You know, with those fangs.
Yeah, it's a water beast. Some kind.
Kind of land
Enormous
Yeah.
eel.
You don't want to
You know
eel.
it's
This is what happens when you don't eat the eel.
They just keep growing.
Yeah, it's grotesque.
They grow as large as their environment, guys.
Yeah. Sometimes people get eels as pets, and then their dads flush them down the toilets. And then,
See what happens?
This is what happens.
This is why you don't swim in the Thames.
Oh, that I believe.
All right, so you take the path down through Sarum, where Merlin parts company with you.
Okay.
He wants to have some words with Ellen.
We get a hearty handshake from him or something?
He is
Nothing.
He is appreciative.
All right.
Like
And he'll stop by your skeletons.
Well, that's what he said.
Ah, yes, the skeletons, of course. He tells you the story because you've described it to him.
It's been a long ride.
Yes.
That's true.
And so on the ride to Sarum, he
Wait,
tells
what are
you
we
the
going to do?
story.
Talk to the peasants?
No.
No.
And he says, long
I want to
ago,
hear about football.
long ago before... I want to hear about pig bladder ball. Long ago before there were any people on the Salisbury Plain,
Okay.
the land was inhabited by giants, ancient beings of the earth. When
thought one of
Brutus came to Britain, he and his legions destroyed the giants and took the land. Salus was a brave warrior in the Trojan army. When the island was partitioned, Brutus gave Salus a vast area for his own. While Brutus was busy building London, Salus went to his land and killed the local giant here, and then threw the bones to the giant's own dogs.
Ooh,
Yeah.
harshness.
Salus freed hundreds of slaves of the giant, and their queen was named Sarum. She was the daughter of a great queen who lived inside a hill up the Avon River, Silbury Hill. Salus married Sarum, and the people built a city to celebrate their marriage. Salus named it after his wife, and it is still called Sarum to this day.
Beautiful.
She divided the city into 5 parts, one each for the druids, the merchants, the farmers, the visitors, and in the center the nobles. Her younger son, the one who did not become earl, built the walls that divide the city into quarters. When Salus died, he was buried far outside the city under a mound, and that is why the plains are called Salisbury.
All right.
I believe that the skeleton you unearthed, skeletons I should say, were none other than Salus and Sarum.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well, that's exciting.
8 feet tall.
Oh yes. They grew big back then.
Yes.
They were giants.
They were of heroic stature.
I feel so inadequate now. My size 16.
Yeah.
All right, and so you, you take the road out from Sarum, out to Warminster, on through the Blakemore Wood, and to the city of Bath.
Nice.
Where you present the slaves and the loot to the steward, who accepts them on behalf of King Cadwy, King of Somerset, and promises when you make your entreaties that he will do his best to pass along your sincere wishes for further communication with an eye towards an alliance.
What?
Cop out.
I toward an alliance.
Oh.
You're just over there laughing.
Hey, every bit of goodwill can't hurt.
So let's go have a bath.
Okay. Yes, you do enjoy the bath facilities at Bath. And
Haven't we been here before?
you were at Carleon,
Yeah.
where
Okay.
you made use of the baths there.
Right.
The baths at Bath, of course, make Carleon's baths look
Yeah,
like
look like-
wading pools, you know. So.
Serious baths.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly we've been in Somerset before.
Yes, I practiced some of my swimming here.
like
Like an otter.
Ah, yes, up and down. Yeah, you haven't really been to Somerset very often. I think just passing through once or twice. At any rate, on to London.
On to
Yes!
London.
Oh, yes!
Okay.
Good.
So you double back, cross
I have to pee.
cross through Marlborough
Home stretch.
and into the Thames Valley and on to London. So, before you hit the sword, any shopping you guys want to do? Carpets?
I'm
Anything
gonna
of
wait
that
on the
nature?
carpet to see what happens.
I'm gonna get a carpet there.
Let's see.
Where?
London?
You're gonna get. Yeah.
Oh
We're
yeah, I
here.
mean, it's pretty much the only place you can.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here?
We're in London now,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
here.
Yes. Tell me about these carpets.
Tell me if these
Say on
carpets.
of these carpets.
I'm here to see a man about a carpet.
Yeah.
Got a couple of options for the seams. But I want to wait to see what happens to determine the final scene.
Got the new model carpets in
Yeah.
here. Let's see. All right.
Some are made of like, rushes, and some are made of like material, or what? How do they do that?
There's
Different weaves.
different weaves. There's just like wool carpets, and then there's like thick, sort of Persian style carpets as well. So a regular carpet is 100 denarii. A thick carpet is 200.
Take the thick.
Mm-hmm.
Can you have that customized?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is there bargaining?
Not really. No.
See now.
It's sort of beneath knights to bargain, I think, according to the lore.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. How much for one of those really nice falcons that I...
Ooh. A gear falcon?
Yeah, a gear falcon.
Let's see here. That would be 150 denarii.
150 denarii.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I've got 160 denarii.
Perfect. You get some change back.
Sweet. And I'm building a muse this year.
Nice.
I'll also get a rug, but just the cheaper one, just out of curiosity.
For 100.
To show Vivian. Look at this. Isn't this weird?
It's weird.
Let's roll around on it.
Yay!
So
Then we'll give it to the squires after.
Yes. You can sleep on this.
Yeah.
They'll be thrilled.
Anything about there, Wolfram?
I think I do want to have a carpet made to commemorate the serum discovery.
A king and a queen.
Yes.
Upon the carpet.
Yes. Telling the tale.
Oh, that's cool.
Absolutely.
That would be the thick.
That would be the thick. So yeah, there's 240 denarii in a libra, so that'll cost you a libra with 40 denarii.
Way worth
in
it though.
change.
Are you getting yourself a thick lush carpet?
I am, to commemorate the discovery.
The story of Salus and Sarum.
Oh. And so forever shall they be underfoot.
Exactly, as they were before.
So nothing's changed.
All right.
We can write a great song about this.
Oh, please, don't even get me started.
Alrighty, so yeah, off to St. Paul's Cathedral.
Oh God.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. It's a lark.
It's gonna be embarrassing as well.
Yeah, but it'll be fun. We'll give it a go.
Everyone's doing it.
There's like a line.
Sure.
Just queue up and.
No, but actually, it's you kind of hit London, at the perfect time. The streets are fairly empty. There's not a lot of visitors for whatever reason. It's kind of mid-autumn at this point, so everyone's back at home tending the harvest. Let's see. Furthermore, Kinrain's reputation precedes him, and one of the local burgers puts you up for free, puts all of you up for free room and board in his townhouse.
I guess Castellan does have its benefits.
Uh-huh.
Although, question, does it mean that I'm Castellan and a banneret?
Yes.
Okay, just
Wow.
I just didn't know if one
Yeah.
overtook the other.
Yeah, you are a banneret who is a Castellan, basically. Okay. Yeah. And Wolfram, unfortunately, you pick up a cough while you're in the city.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. The pipes.
No need to note this, but your con is reduced by 3 while you're in the city.
All
But
right,
as soon as you
fine.
leave, you're fine.
Smog.
Okay. But it's the fog off the river and those tidal flows.
Those giant.
All right, so
You walked on the wrong side of an apothecary's hut.
Exactly.
you got downwind of a tanner's.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys appear in the yard outside St. Paul's, which is a magnificent Roman basilica, and there in the courtyard, indeed, is a sword of regal workmanship lodged in a rock in the center of the churchyard.
Now, does anyone recognize
Look at
this
that.
sword, like Sir Kinrain, or?
It does not look like Excalibur, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
In fact,
Excalibur got flashed around a lot. I think any of us could recognize it.
It's true. We did get flashed
Some of
around.
us saw it closer up than others.
Mhm.
Some of yous.
But yeah, so there is an inscription on the blade. He whosoever pulleth me from the stone shall be called High King of Britain.
Should we all
So?
get to go first and then?
Well, yes.
Kinrae, glory
Kinrae,
first.
please.
Do you want to do it in descending order of glory or ascending order of glory?
Ascending, I
Ooh,
think.
exciting.
Yes.
All right, who's got the lowest glory?
4105.
39.95.
3389.
No,
All right.
2813.
28!
Yeah.
Concord!
Go, Concord.
Go, Concord!
All right.
That's right, we died at the same time.
All right, so Concord, D20 roll, please.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Tell me what you get.
Okay. 6.
All right, you pull on the sword and it doesn't budge.
Oh.
All right,
Not even a
Tathan.
little. Oh.
1.
Yeah, no give whatsoever. Nothing.
Yeah.
No. All right, Cormac I think was next.
A 5.
No action. Sorry. Wolfram.
6.
Yeah, nothing.
There we
And
go.
Kinrae.
A 1.
Yeah, so you all try your best to pull it out. It doesn't move.
Well, that was
doesn't
fun.
budge.
No wonder.
It's like it's part of the stone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready for a beer now?
Yes.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a lark.
We should come back next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make it a thing.
Buffed up a little.
Great. The Order of the Empty Goblet.
Empty goblet?
Yeah.
Alright.
Annual trip.
Goblet remains unfilled.
Let's change that.
All right. So yeah, you guys get your carpets collected. You pack it up after a week in London.
Yep.
Head back. You've got harvests to attend to, so you all disperse to your appropriate manners.
Indeed.
Wolfram.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. When you get back,
Oh no.
you see your workers out in the fields. They've brought in the grain
Yeah.
for the year.
Yeah.
It's in the granary.
Alright. Yes.
Waiting to be threshed. They're out, raking the fields and
They're
just
bringing in the sheaves.
bringing in the sheaves.
Rejoicing,
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly. Getting ready for Oktoberfest. And
Ooh, fun.
as you're riding past the granary, though, you hear a threshing sound. Someone's in there threshing. But you know all your people are out in the fields.
Who is this?
It's Blaine's.
It's Merlin.
Hello, neighbor. Just thought I'd, just because he knew it would piss you off.
I touched all your wheat.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm handling every last grain.
They just rolled nude.
I'm gonna stomp your wine personally too.
Oh.
All right, so you're gonna go check the granary out.
Oh my god.
All right. So so as you approach the granary, the threshing sound stops.
Yes.
Oh.
The door swings wide,
Yes.
and a little man, like about 18 inches high,
Oh dear.
comes out. He's like dressed in peasant's, like russet wool,
Okay.
tunic.
Little fellow.
He's a little sweaty,
Okay.
and but he doffs his cap to you. Hello, Sir Wolfram.
Wow. Yes. Hello, sir. What are you doing?
The lady sent us to help.
So he puts his hat back on and heads back into the granary.
All right, I'm following you into the granary. Pop
All
off
right,
the horse.
so actually,
Yes.
you've heard of this sort of thing.
Oh, I have.
And you know that he's going to want to work in private,
Oh, so I shouldn't disturb
and
him.
you shouldn't disturb him.
Okay.
And that you should feed him your best cream, cheese, and bread, but without giving it to him directly.
Fine.
If you want him to stick around.
I want him to stick around.
Okay.
Gonna put up
Wait,
a
so
dish
you
of
know
cream.
what this is? What is
This is a cat.
It's just, yeah, your wonderful cat goes after him. No!
No, bad cat.
No, Hidalgo, stop!
Yes.
Kind of Spanish now.
It's always been Hidalgo.
That's right.
Interesting.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and make a generous roll.
Oh, I passed that.
Good. So you're able to
Feed him
suck it up
appropriately.
enough to give him all the best stuff.
Okay.
Check your generous if you haven't already.
All right.
And yeah, over the next several days, all of your grain is threshed, which is
Oh
going
my
to
god, I'm in love with this little man.
get your harvest done.
All right.
Okay, and then more days pass, and more grain is being threshed. More grain, in fact, than was brought in to the granary to begin with. So make a note that you're going to get an extra 6 libra on your income. However, after about a week, you receive a summons from Countess Ellen.
All right. Off I
To
go.
Sarah.
Yes.
All right. Actually, she's at Vagon right now, so
Alright.
that's close enough to you. Anyway, so arriving at Vagon, you see Sir Watson is already there waiting for you,
Okay.
along with the Countess.
Mm-hmm.
And Ellen says, Sir Wolfram, Sir Watson here has brought a grave accusation to my attention.
Uh-huh.
And Watson sort of, takes a few steps forward and says, "You stole all my grain!"
Oh. What evidence have you?
A trail of grain and sheaves leading from my manor to yours. Your granary filled to bursting.
This is awkward.
Ellen says, Watson is not the only one. Several other manors in your neighboring region have reported similar thefts.
Maybe like 6
fantastic.
others.
That is
Something like that, yes.
Oh dear.
So,
I protest my innocence.
Watson says, I don't care what you say. Are you going to return my grain?
Well, I fear that since I was not the one who stole it, I have nothing to return to you.
Ooh.
You've made an enemy.
Yep. As have you, sir.
Oh my god.
So he storms out.
Wow.
A duel.
All right.
Teach him what you taught a little bit's a high wall.
Yeah, that's right.
I ain't even half of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, yeah. Ellen just...
You have bigger fish to fry than this stupid crap, Ellen.
she says these are truly dark times. I believe you, Sir Wolfram, but
It still has to be coped with.
it has to be coped with. You're exactly right.
Okay.
And so you return to your manor,
Yes.
and the harvest is brought in, and winter is prepared
I'm gonna
for.
set on an extra guard just in case somebody gets excited, wants to come over and see something.
Exactly. And some of you spend the winter more on guard than others.
Yes.
But yes, the snows fall early as another year comes to a close.
All right.
Yay!
Yeah.
We got through.
It's dead.
All right. Yep. That's 497.
Sweet.
Well, shit.
Yes.
Well, shit. You aren't the High King.
Well,
No,
yes.
Not this
Yeah.
year? Not this year.
not this year. We'll see about next year.
Yeah. John Barleycorn. Nice dad.
And I've really been sucking on keeping up on all of my passions and things for my
Yeah, me too.
annual.
Yeah, it's important.
Like you think
Sexy.
Oh, there are. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Bring this back.
Yeah. I thought you'd like it.
Thank you.